What's on the upside, people? My name is Velvet Sunrise, and today we are playing Trails of Cold Steel 2, where last time we played as Lloyd for the first time since the Crossbell games. And he and Risha were on a special mission after the occupation of Crossbell by Erebonia to protect user data on the internet, where they ran into this guy and had to beat him up. And did. But they lost the server because Rean broke it with his giant robot. So that's always fun. And then Rean went home, and we followed him home, and now he's going back to school where all of his friends are graduating early, and he's not going with them. So now we have our final free day. The game should have ended already, but it hasn't, so we are in for the long haul. We have our final free day. We've already talked to everybody in the dorms here. I wonder if I should just hang out in my room until it's time to go to bed. Yes, because we have already talked to everybody. What's up, Rean? Oh. I guess I'll turn the radio on, despite... despite everything. That's not what you were wearing.
In finance, the annexation of Crossbell has seen shares in Erebonian companies increase at an exponential rate across the board.
Wow. Funny how that works.
And despite the Reinford Group announcing sweeping changes to its board members, its strong forecast for the next fiscal year is...
It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Aubin Time after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Cliches are cliches for a reason, after all. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host.
Oh, Misty. I wonder where Vita is now. I get a feeling she actually enjoyed doing Aubin Time, but it's not like she could have ever kept going after all this. Huh, I wonder who that could be. Who's calling? Hello?
This is you, isn't it, Rean?
Elise. Okay. Elise? How come?
Yes, it's me.
How come Rean's not voiced here? Oh my gosh, I hit the... That's weird.
Sorry for calling you like this so late in the evening. I'm not bothering you, am I?
Why is he not voiced? Not at all, I'm just not used to you calling me. Are you calling from school?
Yes. I wasn't going to, but Her Highness insisted. It'll take some getting used to, but it's nice to be able to hear your voice even when you're so far away.
That's right, because she also has an Arcus now. I was pretty surprised when I heard your voice, too. I don't know why I'm not voiced, but here we are. You weren't really one for phone calls back at home, either.
I didn't have any specific reason for calling. It was just that the letter you sent about your return from Crossbell arrived today.
Oh, that was fast. I only sent it a couple of days ago. I'm sorry it even had to be a letter. I really was planning to go pay you a visit, but it didn't work out. Apparently, you could have just called her.
Oh, please don't apologize. I know how busy you must be now. Believe me, I was just happy to hear you were back safe and sound. Your trip must have been exhausting. By the sound of things, you did an excellent job, too. I'm so proud of you, Rean.
Thanks. I didn't do all that much, though, really. Half of what the Imperial Chronicle is reporting is massively overblown.
If you say so.
Why is Rean not voiced? This is awkward. Is something wrong?
No, not at all. Regardless, now that I've heard your voice, I feel a lot better. So I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night now.
Right. Night, Elise. I'll come and see you as soon as I can, okay?
Oh, there's no need for that. Good night, Rean. Sweet dreams.
Huh? She seems somehow odd. Well, she's probably just nervous talking to me on the phone. It was kind of awkward for me when I started using one, too. Tomorrow's gonna be my final free day of the year. I guess I should do all my prep work for next week today so I can make the most of it. Free day. Okay, there's a lot going on here. The race to end all races. Okay, Angelica wants to race me, that's fine. Ladies and gentlemen of Class 7, it's time to finally settle which of our classes is superior. Oh, Patrick wants to fight. Cool. Other students are helping us put on the flea market, but we haven't got as much to sell at or saw as we like. Okay. Starting a brand new show here at Radio Trista, but I'm gonna need your help to get the first broadcast just right. Alright. My brother and I are having a fishing battle, but I'm gonna need your help to actually make it happen. Okay, so something from Kenny as well. There's one from the radio station, a request to help with the flea market. These all seem worth doing, and pretty fitting for the last free day of the year, too. It's only about 9 in the morning, so I've got plenty of time to work through everything. Let's get to work. It's actually 2 p.m., but here we are. About reporting quests. Okay. Yep. Okay, talk to Toa directly. Infinite bonding points. I guess I'm gonna go talk to Sharon since I'm here. Why is Twitch notification so late? I don't know! I've noticed that too. This is where Sharon is, probably. Hi, Sharon. Your classmates have already gone out for the day. I do hope they enjoy their final free day here to its fullest, and that goes for you as well. I'll have an even grander dinner than yesterday's waiting for you when you all finally come back. Fair enough, Sharon. Is anyone else in here? No. Then I'm leaving. This guy's leaving. They're all lovey-dovey still. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mick. Oh, we're talking about horses. Good to see you again, Mick. Back in the horse racing saddle again, I see. Don't get smart, but yeah, now that the racetrack's open again, I'm back in my element. I'm really glad I told you kids to go out there and get that war ended. I don't want to live in a world without the spring races. Look, I can tell you ain't happy about the whole hero thing, but just try to take it one step at a time. You can't exactly run away from being the Ashen Chevalier, so you might as well work on dealing with that burden. Yeah, you're right. Valamar's a part of my life now, so it's time I start thinking about what that means for me. Good. But don't get started just yet. It's your last free day of the year. You're not going to want to waste it worrying. Take the day off. I think I might. Maybe I'll start unwinding with a little bit of shopping. I mean, I am going to go shopping because I do want the newspaper. Because there's no way there's not a new newspaper. Never ever talked to this guy ever, but here we are. Oh, hi Teisel. It's going to be really lonely around here without Toa and Angelica. I don't know why, but it feels like as soon as they leave here, I'll never see either of them again. No, I can't be all defeatist. There's every chance we'll meet again one day. I just need to keep hope in my heart. It's Alan O'Allen. The Wind Orchestra's going to be performing at the flea market today, so I'm going to bring Bridget a bite to eat. She's always there to cheer me on at the fencing club, so it's my turn to do the same. I mean, that's what any good boyfriend would do. Fair enough. Hi, Brandon. Howdy, Reen. You know, sometimes I feel bad about how much we shopkeepers ask of you. Sorry about that. Seriously, it's no sweat. I actually find it kind of fun. This is the last free day of the year, too, so I might as well make the most of it, right? This isn't what one would do on a free day, but here we are. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You really have been doing this for a whole year now. Well, you know, there was that patch where we weren't. Still, this is no time to be getting all misty-eyed thinking about the past. We've got work to do. So let's get to it. Sounds good. Your request said you needed some help with your flea market stall, right? Something about not having as many items to sell as you were hoping for? You got it. The market itself is a joint effort between us merchant and some of the students. But the whole thing's kind of being tossed together on short notice, so people haven't had much time to donate items for our stall. That's a shame. After all the work that's gone into it, I'm sure everyone wants the flea market to be a big hit. But you can't stay open very long if your stall doesn't have much to sell. Hit the nail right on the head there, Rean. So what I want you to do is go around and see if you can find anything for us. Think you can help us out one last time? I mean, sure, I'm not gonna say no to a side quest. How could I say no to that? But how many more items are we talking about here? Well, 1 more would be appreciated, but 2 more would be ideal. More than that, and you'd be my favorite person in Trista. It might not be easy to find anything, though. I mean, as brief as the window was, we did already ask people to donate. I guess most of the people who had stuff on hand to give us have already done so. I get you, so I'll have to sniff out the items that got ignored for whatever reason, probably. I don't even know where to start. I'll see what I can do, though. Do you know how many items I'm not going to use because we're done now? I could just give him stuff. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Okay, but I'm also here to shop. What you got? Nothing I need. I need to go to the bookstore is what I need to do. I'm gonna talk to Julia since she's here. I never ever talk to Julia, but here we are. Did I ever get a scene with Tobal and Ymir after doing a quest to help him with something? No. No, I did not. I figured I probably missed some. Is that Andre? Sup, Andre? Little birdies whispered rumors in my ear that there's a small celebration taking place at the academy. Why would you not think to inform me, your dearest bosom buddy, of this? I am deeply wounded. Since when were we even friends? Rean, we are always friends with Andre. Saving our sister, she's been saved! She's been saved and we're still going for some reason. I wasted. Dearie me, you are the hero who ended the war, while I am the wandering purveyor of love, who heals the scars that it left. Why don't the 2 of us form a team? I see someone's performances in Heimdall didn't go over too well. Wow, how dare you. That dialogue, Rean and Tobal have some heart-to-heart, but you also learned Mick is the author of Cornelia. What? So... Imagine taking your buddy's love life and turning it into the most popular book. I notice Margarita and Vincent there. I will get to that. I also know Milliam's there. And Sarah. I'm gonna miss the drinks here when I'm back with the guild again. Though there's always the chance I'll swing into Trista on business someday. Maybe then I'll finally get you to have a round of drinks with me. If I'm still poking around here by then, it means I haven't graduated yet, which also means I'd still be too young. Don't pretend like you're not going to try to become a teacher at this school just so you don't have to leave the school, alright? I believe the Skybooks even say Mick is the author. Does it? I mean, that was so long ago, I wouldn't have remembered that. The shady fencer guy who was giving Toby his job. Ah, I see. Very Harry Potter without the problematicness. Yeah, true. All the trouble the war's caused seems to be at its end. Even the Republican army, which caused me so much worry, has been dealt with. Peace has finally returned to us, and there's nothing better than that. No. I guess peace has returned to this part. This area. The war just moved somewhere else, though. His name is Unchained. Oh. It was so long ago when I read those. Dolly's going to the flea market. I never talked to Dolly either. Hi, Fred. It isn't Mr. Hero! Glad to have you back. Thanks, but can we drop the whole Mr. Hero thing? Sure, sorry about that. But I've seen your name pop up in the Chronicle so many times, I couldn't help myself. Well, Mr. Hero or not, I'm glad you're sticking around next year, even if your classmates aren't. It's gonna be sad not to have those red uniforms running around town anymore. Anymore, I tell you. Names changed to protect the innocent, except me. Is anybody, like, in the rooms? Actually, yes. Oh. It's Claris. Hi, Claris. I'm accompanying my father on a journey to repay his many debts. I would have liked to stay in a more spacious upmarket hotel than this one, but I suppose I can forgive him just this once. After all, this adventure of ours will allow me to find beautiful jewels, clothes, and accessories across the nation. Claris, this is your fault that he's doing this in the first place. Oh my god. Poe, I'm so sorry. Poe, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry about whatever Claris is about to do to you. This town is situated on the outskirts of Heimdall and is known for its connections to the royal family. It only behooves a noble such as myself to visit a destination like this at least once. Okay, I admit, I'm just here as a part of my journey to write a travel book with my daughter to pay off my debts. Excuse me. That's a good idea, that's a good idea. Trista's gotten very famous after all the buzz from the war, so what better place could I begin from? I don't think you should have taken Claris with you. I feel like you should have left Claris at home for this, personally. But what do I know? It seems he has not actually learned his lesson, and she most certainly hasn't learned hers. Recently, my duties have largely consisted of keeping Master Vincent hidden away from Lady Margarita. But this time, I thought it best that they did encounter one another and was consciously derelict in set duties. After all, Master Vincent is a noble gentleman. He needs to be able to solve these sorts of problems on his own. Though it seems today is the day that he will, and the saga will meet its end. A shame, too. I was rather enjoying it. I wonder what Vincent would think of that. Feels Mouth and Eyes are actually modeled instead of just being stickers. That's nice. I'm excited to see the graphical upgrade. I did buy the games. I bought 3 and I bought 4. I was gonna buy it on my PlayStation, but they were on a better sale on Steam. Like they were on sale on PlayStation, but they were in even more sale. On Steam. So, we're gonna stay on the PC, I guess, while we play. Margarita, I've put this off for long enough. Allow me this chance to be completely honest with you. I am afraid that I cannot possibly enter into matrimony with you. What? But what of our engagement? What of our dream to have 10 children to carry on our family's legacies? I don't recall agreeing to either of those things. Still, I have a duty to fulfill. A duty I must take as a man of the Empire. A duty to support this nation. Which means I can't be focusing my attention on love and women right now. I do hope you can understand. He's entirely serious, too. As tragic as it is if he is unable to get married to me right now because he has a duty to fulfill. Wait, right now? Did he say right now? He did say right now, didn't he? That would mean... Oh my god, you were not specific enough. Oh no. I never thought the day would come when a florid man would willingly hurt a lady. But I won't be able to focus on my post-graduation duties without bringing this misadventure to an end once and for all. Forgive me, Margarita, but there are times when a man must wear the hat of a villain for the sake of the greater good. Yeah, so this is gonna go well. Hell yeah, get that man, Margarita. I do find myself rooting for her. Untoxify that man with her own toxins. With her own poisons in her cookies. I saw that as Florida Man. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you for the sub. I plan on starting up my own nature conservation whoa. I plan on starting up my own nature conservation society once I graduate. My greatest desire is to bring smiles to the faces of everyone in Erebonia by filling the country with flowers. I'm certain that doing so would bring so much good to the world that a war would become a thing of the past. I love the maid is just on the side enjoying the show. I'm with her. I never ever talked to Jane, but here we are. Oh, hey. What's up, you two? Eustace, I hope you know that I intended on buying that political textbook you have in your hand. And here I was, ready to purchase it because I heard it'd prove useful in running the Kreutzen province. But this is the last copy. How should we go about solving this problem? I have an idea. The Academy chess clubs are facing off against each other again later today. I know the upper class students were looking for a helper on their team, so why don't we use that to settle this? Very well, I'd been hoping for a rematch anyway. You know what? Just imagine the game that did this never would have happened. Yeah? I do need somebody to clip that. I do actually need somebody to clip that. Oh my god. I'm crying! I'm crying! I wasn't ready! I wasn't ready for that! But for real though! I must have done something to make Hideous happy for her to give me a chance like this before I leave. I want the book, sure, but winning it is secondary to showing that arrogant windbag his proper place. Yeah? And here I thought the remainder of our time here would be free from competition. It seems our fate to clash whenever we're in earshot of one another. It seems to be our fate to clash, even. Very well, I would be happy to prove my superiority once and for all. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm here to purchase things. This one. I have all the recipes, I have all the Gambler Jack books. I'm trying to find more things for us merchants to sell at our flea market stall, but it's surprisingly tough. There must be something out there, or I could use those old textbooks I bought for Kay. No, I have to cling to the possibility that he might use them one day. I can't let hope die away like that. Okay, let's go talk to Milliam. Margarita asked me to help her catch that second year over there, so I did. Who'd have thought all that elite intelligence division training would actually come in handy someday? Now I'm just waiting to see what happens next. If he tries to escape, me and Lammy are gonna stop him by any means necessary. What in Adios' name? Look, just promise you won't let her talk you into doing anything illegal, okay? I mean, I feel like stalking is pretty illegal, personally, but... Sure, okay. Alright. Oh, hi, Fidelio. It's a tradition for the photography club to collect the pictures we've taken over the past year into a yearbook. Once Rex and I finish taking photos today, we'll be able to finalize this year's. It'll be the perfect way to commemorate both my final free day and the 2 amazing years I spent as a Thor student. I loved getting my yearbooks. Oh, Annabelle's here. I'm going fishing,
This spot
though.
looks perfect for fishing.
I'm still missing 3 fish. Not this one, though. I had this one. I think. Pretty sure.
Not bad.
Yeah. Definitely have this one.
Whoa, this is a big one. Huh.
Not that I can't do the one, catching the, like, big superfish, though, because I was in Ymir. It's the problem. So I guess it doesn't actually matter if I get all the
This
fish
is a
at this
big one.
point. But I'm here, so I might as well get all the fish that's in the river.
Caught one.
One more. I think? What are they? I have this one. Yeah.
Whoa, this is a big one.
Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Hey Kenneth, and Annabelle too. It's good to see you again, Reen. So, you saw our request? I saw it, yeah. I wasn't quite sure what it was actually requesting, though. Mind clearing things up for me? Oh, I guess that makes sense since you've been away from Trista for so long. Well, where do I start? I'm sorry, this is really all my fault. Come on, you know that's not true. My brother's just being a pain. Yep, still lost. Well, you know Annabelle's supposed to marry my brother, right? Our parents set that one up. Now she's been getting harassed by her family about when she's gonna tie the knot. You can imagine that's not a whole lot of fun for her. If I may be so bold as to interject, Lady Annabelle was not even informed of this arrangement until after it had been decided and agreed upon. As one would expect, she was thoroughly shocked when she found out. She even went so far as to run away from home. I did know about that, because we kept running into her last game. Which in turn had a stark effect on her once elegant personality. Now that you mention it, I guess so. Well, I have been gone for nearly a year. I feel as though some of the fault rests on my shoulders as well. As such, should the engagement's cancelization become realizable, I will do everything I can to make that happen. Wait, are you saying it's possible to call all this off? It may be. Obviously, the first thing I did was ask my parents to call things off, but they wouldn't listen. Their only response was, it wouldn't do to insult a man of the Empire for no good reason, whatever that means. So, with that escape route closed, I figured I'd try to go to the man himself and see if he'd call things off. My brother, charmer that he is, wasn't having any of that. He gave us a smaller line about nobles not going back on their promises, and that was that. I imagine his greatest concern is our respective families' social statuses. The head of the Lake Lord family is only a baron, while my father is a viscount. I get it. He's worried that not going through with the wedding would be an insult to a family of higher status, huh? This kind of stuff makes upper-class society a real pain sometimes. You're telling me. Marriages of status and convenience often take precedence over those of love among the nobility. That much is true. But for my part, I wish nothing more than Lady Annabelle's happiness, and that this arrangement certainly isn't that. So, with that in mind, I decided to talk to my brother one more time. Eventually, we managed to reach a very Lake Lord compromise. We'll settle this with an old noble tradition. The fishing battle. Aha, now I get it. Fishing battles are split into two parts, right? Obviously, the main event's between the two actual challengers, or captains in this case. But before that, their chosen vice captains face off, so that means... It took you a while to get there, but you got it. As team captain, I'd like you to fish as my vice captain. I'd ask Annabelle to compete, but that seems kind of wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I figured as much. You guys have both done a lot for me, so I'd be happy to help, but... Do you really think I'm up for this? I mean, Annabelle's future is on the line, and I fished with you enough to quake in my boots when I hear the name Lake Lord. I used to think I knew my way around a fishing rod, but I'm feeling awfully rusty. We just went fishing. There's... It's empty! Where's my water? I'm sure you'll be fine. We'll get that rod back in your hand and you'll be landing the big ones again in no time. I'm not gonna pressure you into doing it or anything, though, so if you want to pass, just pass. Still, what do you say? I'm not passing, let's fish. Why not? Let's get fishing. I don't know if I'm up to snuff, but if you believe in me, maybe I've got this. Thank you so much. You have my humblest thanks for doing this for Lady Annabelle. You've definitely got this. Together, we're gonna save Annabelle from this wedding of hers. I know we will. I'm so grateful to the both of you for helping me out like this. Roughly 10 minutes passed. Eventually, Lake Lord III and his vice captain emerged and began making their way towards them. There he is. Haven't seen him since Azure. It's been a bit. Well, look who it is! It's been a while. You haven't changed a bit. Still as lively as your bait, I see. How splendificent it is to meet you. And to speak with you again, Kenneth. Good to see you in high spirits, Narcissus. What do you say we dive right in? No sense in lollygagging. This spot will do, I suppose. Fish of Trista, rejoice, for I have returned to grace your waters with my lines once more. So that's the heir of the Lake Lord family. He definitely seems a lot more noble than you do. No offense. But how's he already familiar with the fishing spots around here? Well, he is a Thorsgrad, because everyone important is a Thorsgrad. Oh, right. I guess if he loved fishing as much as you do, then he'd probably know the city from back to front. Lady Annabelle, how simply splendid it is to see you again. I hope that you will be suitably entertained by the spectacle that is about to unfold before you. Thanks. I'm sorry that my selfishness made you come all the way out here. Please, there's no need to apologize. This is entirely the fault of my foolish brother needlessly complicating things. I swear on my family name that I will defend our marriage. There's no need to worry your pretty little head. Yeah. So, I surmise that you are Kenneth's vice captain. Who am I? I am the... oh my god. The delectacular and styliferous gentleman Narcissus. Though you might know me by my alias, the Crazy Wave. I don't think I ever fought him. I fought the other two, though. I don't remember, because I don't think I fought all the admins of the Lake Lord Fishing Guild. Not only do I hail from the Imperial Fishing Club led by Lake Lord III, I am one of its exquisite Elite Four. Allow me to offer you my most enthusiastic contrafularities on being chosen to face me today. May our battle be splendidous. I can't read this guy. I'll do my best too, I think. Oh my god. What a commendatorious attitude. Mark my words, young man, you will go far. Do they pay this guy by the word or something? Now that we've exchanged our greetings, I'll get right to explaining the rules. The goal of each part of the battle is the same, catching a designated fish. First, the vice captains will compete. The team whose vice captain catches their fish first will enjoy the advantage of starting the second round early. Relay race, relay race. I see. Sounds like a fair battle format to me. Any skilled angler should be able to guide a capable vice captain, after all. The outcome of this battle will determine the fate of your arranged marriage. Are you absolutely certain you wish to proceed with this, Lady Annabelle? I am. I'm prepared to accept the outcome, no matter what it may be. If you're sure, in that case, we're gonna fish like we've never fished before and make sure you're happy. Oh, by the way, what fish will we be catching? Our vice captains will be attempting to catch a noble carp. I assume you were being rhetorical when you'd ask what we'd be catching. The giant swordtail's the only acceptable choice. Going after the big guy, huh? You don't mean the one I caught last year, do you? I've heard the rumors myself. A huge 250 rank swordtail who's survived decades of battles. If we caught him, we'd be able to stuff our faces for 2 whole weeks and still have some left over. Lady Annabelle, please. If you wouldn't mind acting a little more like a lady of the nobility, it would be very much appreciated at this delicate time. Now that's the Annabelle I know. Well, like he said, you're going to be catching a noble carp. You can use all the round bait you like, but I don't know how much you have on you, so here, take some of mine. Thanks, I have all of them. Thanks, these will come in handy. Cool. You can leave the area before you catch your fish, but we'll be in trouble if they catch theirs first, so don't wander off. I see. Let's do this. Vice captains, assume your positions. Alright, let's do this. Fishing. That's an arowana. Did I lose the fish on purpose?
Now that's a catch.
Not what I was looking for. Oh. There it is. Oh my gosh.
Whoa, this is a big one.
I did it, I caught one. Preposterable! Has someone finally conquered the crazy wave? The winner of the vice captain battle is Master Reen. Most impressive. You chose your second well, it seems. Well, Flores has some pretty big fish nowadays, so I figured I'd show a little school spirit, you know? Did you now? I presume you mean to imply that your angling abilities now surpass my own. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? That we shall. That's cool, but there's an ad playing, and I didn't hear the sound for it, which means it's going through... No, sound's going through my headphones. I see what happened. Okay. No! I'm trying. I'm trying to get to my desktop is what I'm trying to do. Because I don't have StreamerBot up. Because I updated it earlier, but I guess it didn't like restart. It didn't turn itself on. So I'm trying to get that open while we stall for ads. Although I notice it's not opening. I already have. Okay, there it is. Where is it? I guess I'll have to do that later. Alright, well. Either way, welcome back, ad friends. I try not to get too far into plot lines while ads are running. You made that look like shooting fish in a barrel. That's a little extreme, don't you think? Narcisse is obviously really good at this. I'm sure he'll catch his in a minute. Magniferous! The embodiment of a pescine beauty has come to me at last. Piscine? Also pescatarian, like fish eating, so. Narcisse caught his fish 3 minutes after your vice captain caught his, which means you get a 3-minute head start, Kenneth. Sounds good, I'll get started. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, why do you care about this marriage so much in the first place? I thought you didn't care about anything other than fishing. Also, I like her, so. Maybe when you finally mature, you'll understand. That's helpful. Look, I'm not about to tell you how to live your life. But I'm also not going to let you ruin someone else's either. Kenneth. Oh my. I would ask you to refrain from talking during a sacred battle such as this. Results are the only thing that matter here. I hope you haven't forgotten that. My bad, sorry. Time for me to go land Annabelle the big one. My lady, is something wrong? Not really. It's just he never seemed to have a care in the world, and yet all this time he was thinking about me. Hi, Renee. Meanwhile, I was only ever thinking about myself. I haven't been showing him the respect he deserves. And to him, this battle's a serious affair, and he's fighting with everything he has, but me? To me, it was just some tedious ordeal that I wanted to have behind me as soon as I could. I'm so ashamed. That's nonsense, my lady. I understand how you feel, but save your apologies for later. Right now, he's over there fighting for what he believes in. Fighting for you. You're right. I will leave everything to you, Kenneth. I can believe in you, right? Ah, he notices too. Your 3 minutes are up. It's time for me to finish this, Kenneth. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Easy. Huzzah! That should wrap things up here. The victor is decided. You did it, Kenneth. Well done, Kenneth. Preposterous twaddlecock! This could not be happening! It can, and it did. I gave our bout my all, and I was still defeated. I have no qualms with accepting the outcome. But nothing, I win. I cannot apologize enough for betraying your trust, Lady Annabelle. However, I believe I have no other choice. I have to request that our engagement be called off. Oh? Are you sure? You seemed dead set on going ahead with it before. Duels such as these put the very honor of the nobility on the line. The result has been determined, and I must now follow it. Besides, I believe there is a man far more worthy of your hand than me. See, I thought this is how this was gonna end. I was pretty sure this was how that was gonna end. Narcisse, we're leaving. Very well. Then we shall make our investiture. I bid you all a good day. Wait. I just wanted to say that I had fun fishing with you again today. But are you sure you're okay with this? Why would I not be? I gave it my all. I leave satisfied. And you say I haven't changed. But what's the plan now? I'm guessing Dad's not going to be too happy about all this. I intend to return to Crossbell and continue my training there. There's a lady there awaiting my return, after all. Salem? Is he talking about Salem? The receptionist, yeah. Salem. Okay. Alright. I mean, yeah, valid. Is there now? I wonder if that's who I think it is. Oh, Kaguya. I don't know who that is. Salem must have been somebody else I was thinking of. I know there was a person in the fishing guild named Salem, I'm, like, pretty sure. But I don't... On a related note, you would do well to pay more attention to the world around you. If you don't do something about that personality of yours, Annabelle will... Oh? No, I suppose it's not my place to say. Regardless, stay diligent in your training. The matter of the wedding may be settled, but our own personal battle rages on. Sure, I'm down to fish anytime. You really are a sly one. I wasn't sure what to make of him at first, but your brother's actually a pretty nice guy, to be honest. Of course, he's my brother after all. Yeah, he's a little stubborn sometimes, but deep down, he's got a heart as big as the ocean. I almost find myself regretting that the marriage was not meant to be. He seemed a rather worthy partner. Salem's the girl who wanted to join the guild but was shy. Okay, I knew there was a Salem that had something to do with the fishing guild. I try my best to remember the names of the NPCs. Yeah, I don't think that's for us to decide, but at least she gets 2 down. Especially since I don't really remember the Sky NPCs so that well. There are so many. There are so many, and they all have their own like stuff going on. Yeah, good news, right, Annabelle? Oh, well, I mean, Kenneth is very charming, but I mean, Annabelle? Yes, what is it? I just wanted to say I'm excited that we can go back to spending our days fishing together. Oh, yes, I am as well. My lady, forgive me for assuming, but have you set your eyes on... Absolutely not! Well, one ordeal's over, but it looks like it led straight into another one. Good luck, Annabelle. I don't need more ground bait. I don't know okay. Let's see how Melissa and Gordon are doing. Things are worse than ever now with everything over in Crossbell. Okay, so they're still doing good. That's good. Hi, Emil. 2 weeks into March already. Klein left. Is leaving after he's graduating. He's doing a training stuff right now. Casper told me. I don't know where Annie is. She wasn't in the house. You're never gonna replace me as the King of Blade 2 like that. You've got a long way to go, kid. Seriously? How'd you get so good so fast? At least try to hold back and give me a chance. When you defeat me that fast, it's boring for the both of us. Okay, he's gotten very good at card games, as it turns out. Hi, Rosine. Now that the war is over, peace is slowly starting to return to the Empire. That's a good thing, of course, but what? Oh, nothing specific. I'm just a little nervous, that's all. It feels as if the war's end was just the beginning of something else. Something that'll affect this entire continent. What kind of something? I'm sorry, I don't mean to worry you. Please, don't worry about it. After all, today's a day for celebration. We shouldn't be occupying our thoughts with things like that. Actually, I forgot about book. Gotta read the newspaper. 10 pages, oh my goodness. Congratulations on Crossbell's annexation! Lord Rufus Alberea, best known as the man who led the Erebonian forces which moved on Crossbell, became the first Governor-General of Crossbell during a ceremony held at Orcus Tower, which will henceforth be the territory's new center of government. Alberea swore to work towards a stable society and build a new government, one completely different from those that came before. His speech was met with cheering and thunderous applause. Universal rejoicing in Crossbell. There wasn't a frown to be seen in Crossbell City today, with its citizens unanimously overjoyed to be incorporated into the Erebonian Empire. It's like a dream come true, said one 23-year-old woman. Others were more reserved in their celebration, happy to join the Empire, but remorseful for Crossbell's actions. We must have caused the Erebonian people a lot of stress, lamented one self-employed man I spoke to. It seems the annexation has brought about a new era of self-awareness for the people of the newly declared territory. I see that the Chronicle is still biased as heck. What's happening here? Crossbell has long prospered as a result of having one of the largest merchant cities on the continent, and its inclusion into the Empire should only grant it greater prosperity. Wasting no time after returning to his position, Chancellor Osborne announced on the same day as the annexation Party child. Sorry, my partner came home. Where was I? Governor-General Rufus Alberea looked more than happy to hear the news, but as the two kept off the meeting with an enthusiastic handshake to rapturous applause. The annexation of Crossbell is bound to bring about a bright future for the people of Erebonia, and we here at the Imperial Chronicle are united in supporting its future development. Ever since the annexation of Crossbell, national economic indicators have been on the rise. There are several contributing factors, of course, including Imperial Governor Karl Regnit's announcement that Heimdall has returned to normalcy and large corporations like the Reinford Group resuming their exports. But many cite Crossbell as the turning point. Some analysts even argue that the pre-war economy has already been surpassed. Furthermore, the capital is likely to see a massive influx of tax revenue from Crossbell, which many economic analysts predict will lead to an unprecedented levels of prosperity. One economic pundit commented, with Crossbell under its wing, Erebonia's economy is likely to reach greater heights than ever before. It wouldn't be hyperbole to call Erebonia as it stands a superpower. And Liberal and Calvert are gonna love that. Rean Schwarzer, the hero who brought the Civil War to an end, still has a few tricks up his sleeve, which he proved by single-handedly repelling the Republican Army. Single-handedly! The 18-year-old Mr. Schwarzer is a student at a prestigious military academy, as well as the only person capable of piloting the cutting-edge Ashen Knight. His achievements quickly drew the eye of the armed forces, and one high-ranking staff member even says that they are considering giving him special treatment upon graduation to hasten his path to becoming a military officer. This young man's future seems exceptionally bright, but the military's been doing what it can to keep his light hidden. Nearly all information on him and his whereabouts is classified, and interviews with him are strictly prohibited. Another meeting of the Provincial Council is planned for the end of this month. Marquis Rogner, Marquis High Arms, and Crossbell Governor General Lord Rufus Alberea are all set to attend. The meeting will deal with the aftermath of the war and the treatment of Duke Cayenne Pepper and Duke Alberea, both of whose questioning has now formally begun. The council has said that they will also issue a statement regarding the ongoing confusion in Ortis, where a splinter group of Noble Alliance forces continues to enforce its rule. Okay. Many have taken this as a sign that they might bring that situation there to an end. 1204 had its share of ups and downs, but 1205 is finally here. The start of a new year is always a good chance to put the past behind us and start fresh. So here are a few tips for welcoming the new year in a positive way and work toward making it a good one. Number 1, sort your belongings. This is a great opportunity to throw away all the unneeded clutter building up around you. Don't forget to get some cleaning in either. Number 2, set at least one new goal for yourself to achieve in the year ahead. Having goals makes you feel more positive. Number 3, be sure to give back to the people who helped you last year. Why not send them a card? That's sure to leave a positive impression. Number 4, last but not least, be sure to get plenty of rest. Last year's Civil War took an exhausting toll on all of us. So much so that a large number of people in the capital claim to have witnessed a collective hallucination. Everyone saw the castle go weird, but no one thinks it's real. Get those thoughts out of your head and start the year off healthy by sleeping well and sleeping often. Alright. That's all the chronicles. The other nun's over here. Ornella. Oh, Rosine's leading one of the Sunday school classes today. That's nice. The no spits. None at all. Not a single bit. Can I go inside? I can, You two are not real people. And no one is here. I'm not allowed upstairs. I'm never allowed upstairs. Oh, hi, Monk. Have you heard the rumors about Radio Trist is starting a brand new show? Oh, I skipped them. Let me go back. Well, I'm already here. Let me see if anybody is in here. Finding Casper. You're not real. Morning, Klein. How was your time with the Imperial Army? Super informative, actually. Not that I can tell you much about it, since most of what they showed me is classified. Yeah, I figured. It must be tough to be in the army and have to keep your mouth shut all the time. Even though I'm happy I went, it's kind of nice to be away from all that. Speaking of, why don't we hop in the pool for a bit? It's not a practice day, but I can still get the key easy enough. Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. Friendship. You're not real. Okay. Let's go to the radio station, because I did forget. Swimming with the bros. Oh, there she is. Huh? You were gonna get married to Belly? I was supposed to, but those plans have now been canceled. Failed betrothal aside, I am William Lakelord III, Kenneth's older brother and next president of the Lakelord Company. I'm also the leader of the Imperial Fishing Club, a collective of the finest anglers in the land. Wow! You're a funny guy. A funny guy? What an impudential word to use to describe our boss. Cute. Okay. I did not go over here. Michael, good to see you again. Oh, you're here. Great. It really has been a while, Reed. Last time I saw you, you weren't even famous. What do you say? Want to give Radio Trista an exclusive interview? I'll pass. Besides, at the end of the day, I'm just a student. I don't want to be made into some national hero. Savage Children is one of my favorite Trails character archetypes. Savage Children is one of my favorite archetypes, period. Hi, Starstream. I was talking to my partner about the game. I always talk to him about stream after stream ends. And he's been like, this game is pretty convoluted. I'm like, yeah. And we've been like laughing about the skewed priorities Mr. Schwarzer here has. He was like, at least in the Sky games, no one could reasonably tell Estelle what to do because she and Joshua were just feral children wandering around. And I'm like, you know what? That is true. They are just feral children wandering around. Ah, nuts. Fair enough, I guess. That's not what you're here for anyway. You're here to help me out with the new talk show I've been working on for Radio Trista. They're basically Pokemon protagonists. They are. A new talk show. Finally replacing Abentime, huh? Gone before its time, truly. I still think of it as a success, though. I want to take what we learned there and put it into an all-new show in the same vein to establish a talk show genre. See, this new one's got a theme to it. Towns. We'll focus on a different town or city in every broadcast. We're gonna try to get to the heart of what makes each city we visit great. Straight from the locals' mouths. Our first show's gonna be a test case, and I'm gonna need your help with it. Fine by me. But since you're asking me, I take it the first town you'll be covering is Trista? That's right, our own backyard. Helps that this place got way more famous after the war. It's gonna do wonders for our ratings. New shows live and die on those numbers. So do radio stations, actually. The battle in Heimdall gave us a bit of a boost, but our listenership isn't what it used to be. So now it's our chance to win back their hearts and ears from those bastards at the Imperial Chronicle Radio. I should have seen that coming. Do your mirror, dummy. Do your mirror. You should do your mirror. Green hasn't been there for like 7. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god. Oh no, go back home, Reed. Again, has he had that chat with his dad? Like, I understand that he figured it out before Teo could tell him. But I still want to know if he ever got to have that talk with him. Like he said, he promised. Didn't seem that coming. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone who can replace Misty, which doesn't exactly help matters. But even though we're not ready to air just yet, I want to get a feel for how the show's gonna work as soon as I can. So basically, I want you to go around and get comments for the people of Trista about what makes this town great. Sound like something you can do for me? Yeah. Do you have any guidelines for me? Or should I just go around asking everyone I see why they like this town? I sure do. Why don't we limit it to 5 comments for now? And diversify a little too. 1 from an elderly, from a kid, from a worker, and given that we're kind of a school town, 1 from a student and 1 from a teacher should round things out nicely. Try to get a hard-working first year for the student comment, and someone who won't mess with us for the teacher one. And someone who... Not Sarah! Do not talk to Sarah! Got it. Sounds like a good mix of people. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. Let me know once you got all the comments we need. So Minton Makarov. feel like they would, all the teachers would mess with them to some degree, except Nightheart, who isn't here. Okay. One from a kid, which could include, you know, Teisel. Am I allowed to talk to Kay or Rudy? No, they specifically want me to talk to Teisel. Okay. That's fair enough. I bet Teisel would give me a good comment for the child category. Rean told Teisel he was collecting comments on what makes Trista great for a new radio show. I'd really get my comment read on a new radio show? Well, in that case, I'll happily give you one. If you wouldn't mind. Let's see here. I think the thing that makes Trista great is its pleasant, relaxing scenery. In spring, you've got the Lino flowers. In fall, you've got the falling leaves. Each season is beautiful in its own way. It's so close to Heimdall, too, so I think everyone should come and look if they get the chance. How'd I do? Was that okay? Oh, I just knew I was gonna mess it up somehow. No, that was perfect. Thank you for sharing. Well, if you say so. Wow, she should be apologizing. Don't take Teisel like that. How dare you? Okay. I need an old guy, which isn't this guy. Does Mick want to comment? Apparently so. Or the junk thing. I do need that. If anyone in this town has junk they can't get rid of, it's Mick. I bet he might have something he could donate for the flea market here. I like that people leave me alone so I can read about the horse races. Yeah! Something you need? You read my mind. Do you have junk? Kid, I run a pawn shop. Why would I want to donate my stuff to a flea market for free when I could sell it to some sucker here? You raise a good point. And business is booming, I'll have you know. If you want something from me, you're gonna have to give me something in return. See, that is the beauty of capitalism. I mean, this is more of a barter system, but... There's no way there isn't at least one thing he'll never be able to sell. So I'm gonna pawn it off on Brandon, so Brandon never gets to sell it. I wonder if there's something I can do to cheer him up and make him feel a little more generous. Man, I can't wait for the spring races to start. I'm gonna have to win big and kick off this year right. Oh, good. More irresponsible gambling. Why am I not surprised? Still, that might be a good starting point. Maybe I could try to find something horse-related to give him. Do I have something horse-related to give him? I guess I'll ask, Horse Girl. I could probably ask, Lambert, maybe. Is there anywhere else I need to go? Okay, Kirsch's. The dorm. Okay. Go to Kirsch's because I'm next to it. Ah, old guy. I do need a comment from an elderly person, and Abbott's nothing if not elderly. Reed explained that he was collecting comments about what makes Trista great for a new radio show. Comments, you say? I've got my fair share of those. Hopefully I can give you one that works. Fingers crossed. What makes Trista great to me? I'd say it's because this place has a unique sense of vitality. You can see it at key points in the school year, like these, too. Being able to share in the major milestones of all these young students' lives brings me a joy that couldn't be found anywhere else. College town stuff, you know. That's an interesting perspective. And I suppose it makes sense coming from an elderly person. I can hardly wait to meet the new students who will be here in just 2 weeks. Oh, I'm rambling now. Was that helpful? Do you guys not get a break? Do you guys not get, like, a vacation off of school? Like... Absolutely, thank you very much. How nice to hear. I do hope it ends up being that new show you mentioned. There you go. Let's go talk to who I can only assume to be Cher and probably to give me stuff. Nope, not Sharon. Then what's Quest event upstairs? What, in like my room? No. in Sarah's room. I never thought it was possible for this room to get any messier until now. I mean, I know she's busy getting all her work in order before she leaves, but would it really be that much extra effort to get rid of those bottles? Or at least stand them up? She said she was going to be getting ready to move out soon, too. Maybe I should go remind her. Interesting. I guess I'll go remind her. I know she's at Gersh's. Nope. Which quest is this? What brings you here? Finally built up the courage to ask me to treat you to a drink? Because you know I'd be happy to. When I tell you I'm too young to drink, do you just hear a bunch of static, or is there some other problem? I'm here to tell you that you might want to start getting your room in order. You're gonna regret it if you leave it until the last minute and end up panicking over everything, getting everything done. Well, you know, actually, now that I think about it, I'm sure it'll all work out. I know Sharon would be more than happy to help. No, anything but that. Ugh, fine, you win. I'll get right on it. But you're going to be helping me. This was all your idea. Well, I suppose I've got some time to kill anyway, so sure. Every time this happens. Every stream this happens. Because not only do I have to reset the controller, I also, every time I plug in the controller, it switches the output into the controller, which is not what I want. I want to be able to hear stuff. So I have to go fix that. Okay. And together they cleaned up. Ooh, you're a real lifesaver. I didn't think that'd wear me out so much. I'll go toss the rest of the garbage out so you can stay in here and rest up. Ah, blessed is the instructor who has capable students, for upon them shall be thrust the bulk of the work. Even if that's what you're thinking, do you have to actually say it right in front, like right when I'm in earshot? Oh, right, let me give you these. You really helped me out today, but don't think of this as a reward. It's just that I finished them already. So you might as well take them. The last thing I need is a pile of books weighing down my luggage. Oh, there it is, Cordelia. The entirety of Cordelia. Are you just dumping your old books on me and trying to play it off as generosity, or am I missing something? You wound me, Reed, with how well you know me. Thanks for taking them off my hands. Give them a read, or don't. Whatever you want. They're yours now. Now that I look at these, they seem like they might be worth selling at the flea market. I guess I found my first thing to sell then. I could just take these over now, but I'm betting I could turn up more things in need of cheap selling than this. Alright, one down, at least one more to go. I'm gonna try to get all of it though. Let's go back outside. I'm not gonna go straight to Brandon's. Lot wants something though. I can't just go to the church, and that's so annoying. Lot works here in Trista, obviously. Maybe she'll give me a comment for Michael's new radio show. Reen told Lot he was collecting comments on what makes Trista great for a new radio show. Really? That's an interesting idea. I don't know how useful my opinion will be, but if you want me to, I'm happy to throw my 2 mirror in. By all means. What makes Trista great to me? I'd have to say it's because we're a town with pride. No matter how many times the people here fall, they always get back up and keep moving forward. They don't let anything stop them from achieving their dreams and keep working hard until they're realized. Everyone has a deep sense of personal pride, and it makes me proud to be able to support people like that. I'm sure the next year will pose a number of new challenges, but I can say with confidence that we will prevail. I couldn't agree more. Thank you for the comment. Oh, not at all. I hope you can use it. School. I'm going to the school now. There's a lot of people to talk to at the school. Like Skylar. You know, the janitor might know where I can find something for the flea market. He might have donated everything he had already, but there's no harm in asking. Reen asked Skylar if he had anything that could be sold. Claire. No, Clara. There's 3 Claires. There's 3. It's Claire, Claris, Clara. I think we're talking about Clara. Okay, so I'm on the lookout for a second year who's really dedicated to their club. Sure, I can do that. Thanks for the help, Skylar. Not at all. I just wish I could have been more helpful. Not real people. The auditorium's open. Okay, there's Lind. Bridget's up there. Hugo's over there. Becky's over there. Monica and, no, it's not Monica. Colette. I forget your name. Linda. Is anybody upstairs? Nobody's upstairs. A couple people are backstage. I'm gonna make sure nobody's upstairs. Nobody's upstairs. Okay. You are not real. Neat. Things are actually pretty lively around here. And where there's life, there's shopping to be done. Maybe I'll even find some useful stuff for when I become a second year. You never know. The students have put a lot of work and effort into this. Just look at all the things being sold. This is the kind of event I've been waiting for. It's time to truly unleash my inner shopaholic. But where should I start? I can hardly even decide. Hi, Becky. Running your own store really does feel good. Reconstruction over at Celtic finally finished up a bit ago. People have been opening their stores back up in the Grand Market, too. Yeah, that's what I heard, too. Apparently donations came in from all over the country, even from His Majesty. Wow. Okay. I am taking this break. So, party with chat, and I'll be right back.
Right. 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 Right.
Okay. Hello, Hugo. Holding it for charity. What are you guys selling? Could just buy it never. Anything I have to buy is for New Game Plus, right? So. You're not real. Hi, Lind. Oh. Oh, Lind with a question mark means it's Vivi. Just look at all these interesting things. I'm gonna have a field day here. Okay. Time to see if any of the stalls are selling lavicious literature. Thank you, Starstream. Purely for artistic reasons, of course. I know that's you, Vivi. Please stop trying to ruin your sister's life. Blast! I should have known you'd see right through my cunning disguise. After all the passionate, sweaty nights we spent together aboard the Courageous. You know every rag of my body, after all. Please stop trying to ruin my life, too. I would appreciate that. Oh, Elliot and Hybel are here. I'm gonna go talk to Bridget. I'm tuning the piano right now, but I should be done in just a few. Have you taken the time to explore the flea market yet? It seems really nice. Maybe Alan and I will have to make a date out of it after the performance. Do it. Alright, the vast majority of the prep work for this afternoon's concert is in the bag. We're gonna be playing a violin concerto, which should really let us shine. Let's give it our all, Elliot. You got it. I don't want to have any regrets when it's all said and done, so... And I know no one else does either. Not too long before our concert starts. This will be my last performance ever here at Thor's, so I want to give everyone something they'll always think about. It's kind of sad that they don't get to have their second year. Not gonna lie. Vivi's fine. Vivi's a lot, but Vivi's fine. I don't hate Vivi. Here's Patrick. I know Patrick wanted to fight. I have a question. Specifically about you. Because I could just go grab another evergreen. I probably will. To think the day would come when their ridiculous training regime was finally passed on to us. We have but one option, Elisa. I challenge you to see which of us can successfully clear it first. I was hoping you'd say that. No holding back, Ferris. Let's go. This is the last day I'll get to spend with the lacrosse club. I better go all out. This is the last time Elisa and I will be able to compete like this. So OBS, we good? That was weird. I looked over and the bitrate was just gone. It was just 0. How much was missed? Oh no. At least I didn't have to reset anything, so that's good. Interesting. Okay, well, that was weird. I'm not sure what could have caused that. Huh. Alright. Awarded a prize. Where's... You spoke of me. Okay. Then that's good. Seeing someone else officially recognize Wickham's excellency fills me with glee. Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate that. Wow, that's quite the achievement. Congratulations to the both of you. I can't say I'm terribly surprised, though. Wickham really is an amazing horse. Why, thank you. I actually took a group photo of all the prize-winning horses. Please take it. I have more. Pictures. Wow, this is a great picture. And these horses really do look like they deserve to win. You know, I could see Mick loving a photo like this. Maybe I should show it to him. I'm sure this is this is exactly what was intended. Okay, I'm not leaving the school grounds quite yet, though. I do need to go talk to Clara, because I'm so sure that Guyler was talking about Clara. Let's go to the gym. Oh. The heck's going on over here? I still need a student comment from Michael. You know, Monica's a hardworking first year. I'm sure her comment would be great. Green told Monica about Michael's new radio show and his request. Me? Give a comment for a radio show? That's fine if you think I'm up for it. I'd be happy to help, or at least try. No pressure, just give me your honest opinion. That's all I need. Well then, the best thing about Trista, to me, is how it's full of wonderful people. You've got second years who inspire you, friends and classmates who are just fun to be around, and even outside the academy, the townsfolk are always there to support me whenever I'm feeling blue. I feel like having all these great people around allowed me to grow into the person I am today. I couldn't be happier that I chose to attend this academy and live in Trista. You and I are on the same boat there. It's been an amazing year. You know, besides the war. Besides the war. It really has. I can't deny that I'm sad to see Laura leave, but I'll try to make next year even more fruitful than this one. Besides, it'll take more than her leaving the academy to put an end to a friendship like ours anyway. That's for sure. I saw the picture. Thanks for your comment, Monica. Hopefully you can actually use it. Meanwhile, can you tell me what's happening here? No? Cool. Then let's get started. Loser has to buy everyone one of those limited edition puddings. Agreed? Agreed. So don't expect me to hold back. They would spend their time like this. The three of us will be going to the cafe once we're done here. I suppose we'd better try to work up an appetite, shouldn't we? They only make 20 a day and they're a hot new item for spring, so they won't be easy to buy. But that's not my problem, because I'm gonna win. Fair enough, goodbye. I don't believe anyone would be at the pool, but I will look anyway. No one in the locker rooms. I will check upstairs. Nobody upstairs. Alrighty. I'm getting the email about my stream results. I'm like, I'm not done yet. Okay, Since I know Vivi's in the auditorium, I know this is Lind, which is interesting. Oh, hello! By the way, I'm not Vivi, just Lind. Vivi asked me to take care of the flowers while she checked out the flea market. This is the girl who'll be in charge of the club from next month on. Really inspires a lot of confidence. Yeah, that doesn't sound great for the gardening club. Oh no. I don't have a reason to believe anybody would be anywhere near the schoolhouse, but I'm gonna check. No? Cool, bye. Anything red, I'm going to last. Here's Friedel and Loggins. These two are fake. Okay. Gotta make sure. Ramsey! Hi. Every year, graduates leave this academy with a smile on their faces. Lots changed over the years, but that's one thing that's never been any different no matter how many years go by. I hope none of you will end up becoming the exception. Students here are all like children to me. I have nothing to say to that, man. You're sure you want to come with me on my journey to improve my skills? I thought you were going to join the Imperial Army. What happened? You say that like I just volunteered. You did invite me. You were right about me wanting to join the army, but it's not like I've got some big fancy reason. I just want to. And that's not gonna cut it. How am I supposed to set an example if I join for such a half-hearted reason? If I figure out if I'm with you, I can find one. Something to aspire to. Something that'll guide me on my way up the ranks. You've really grown up. Well, it looks like you'll be stuck by my side a little longer, my vice captain. Cute. Nothing to say to that man. Dorothy's not here. Obviously Kenny's not here. Hi, Stefan. After I graduate, I'll be joining the Computer and Network Technology Division of the Imperial Army. Sure, the Chancellor's Intelligence Division is more famous for handling information, but I wanted a different angle on things. I think it's a career path that'll let me make use of the things I learned at both this club and at the Institute in Ruhr. One thing's for sure, though. I'm really excited to start working there. Bring on the future! Heck yeah, Stefan. The Occult Club is back. Hi, Beryl. Huh, haven't seen you in a while. Didn't you already disband the infamous Occult Research Society? Let's just say I was taking a little break. One that was quickly cancelled after my crystal ball showed me an especially interesting reading. Do I even want to ask? I saw something writhing deep within the abyss, and a spiral of fate drawing in even space and time. Oh, and the things we have to look forward to. I'm glad she's entertained at least, because nearly everything she tells me flies right over my head. Oh, hi, Pearl. Yeah, she's back. Kind of weird that she left. No, I'm curious to know where she went. Fidelio's not here. I know where Fidelio is. I do not know where Rex is. Here's Toa. I'm not going to talk to her quite yet because I turned my stuff into her. Just in case someone's hanging out up on the platform. It happened once, so it can happen never again. Is he off being the Grandmaster? Please no. Please no. I don't think I would be able to handle Grandmaster Beryl of Ouroboros. Okay, there's Dorothy and Emma. Here's Tomas. There seem to be a few students around who are choosing to spend their final free day in Heimdall and not here. Still, there's no harm in that. The city seems to be completely back to normal. Very odd, isn't it? It's normal on the surface, at least. I find it shocking there are so many people willing to dismiss all that happened as the result of a collective hallucination. It was a lot. The fragments of the great power are destined to be drawn to one another, forced to collide over and over and over. And every time, the truth of what happened disappears from the memories of all. That's how the system works. Maybe this is part of that system Vita mentioned. All of this is just so fascinating, though. The empire that we live in has so many secrets left to reveal, and I can hardly suppress my astounding curiosity. I'm more frustrated and sad than anything. A lot of people lost their lives as a result of what happened, and the thought that people are just forgetting it all is... And that's all the more reason we who do remember it should never forget. As long as you keep remembering, he will always live on. Yep. In your hearts, at least. Instructor Thomas? Sorry, I just couldn't resist the urge to try and sound cool. It's the year's final free day. I thought I should at least say one teacher-like thing. That's my quota filled. But what you said was very comforting to me. Thank you. I will let that one pass. I will let it pass. Because, like, he is right. And he does kind of deserve it a little bit. It's just... The full gravity and the weight of it isn't, like, hitting. My predecessor certainly wrote some interesting things, that's for sure. It seems that some of them may have shared certain affinities of mine, in fact. Oh, Hades, this isn't good. I'm getting so lightheaded that the words are all starting to blur together. Okay, Dorothy. Hey, where's your cat, actually? Where's Lena? Dorothy and I are here to do a little research for the short story anthology we're working on. The librarian was kind enough to get the anthologies put together by previous graduates out of storage for us. They're all so wonderful, too. I hope I'll get to write something this warm and sweet one day. Where's your cat? Okay, I guess I have to find Celine. I never ever talked to Carol, but here we are. Okay, so now I just go into the school, right? Am I missing a dot? That might be a cat. No. Wait. Paula was here. Paula was here and I just didn't see her. Hi. Eustace just up and declared he was stopping by the bookstore before practice. He didn't even warn us first. What a selfish jerk. Honestly, I don't know how he thinks he'll manage back in Berea Heart if he doesn't start thinking about others. Okay, but the book he went to go get is kind of important. Just a little bit. Okay, now we go into the school. Hello, Bianca. And Beatrix. Makarov and Bintar over here. Come on, Uncle Makarov! We don't get fun events like these every day! You've gotta invite Instructor Mary and go! My mint attendant's been picking up on how much closer you two are getting lately, so you don't even try to say you don't wanna. How about you don't say that crap right in front of the faculty lounge? Isn't giving me headaches enough, or do you really need to pull her into your nonsense too? She's got more than enough on her mind right now without you adding to it. Oh, is that so? I guess you really are looking out for her after all. What can I say to make you leave? She's cute. Instructor Makarov's out talking to Mint right now. To tell you the truth, I find myself having lunch with him more and more often lately. He's giving me so much advice about teaching, it's just wonderful. I wonder how he'd react if I told him that I was arranged to be married. Oh no! What am I saying? Don't listen to me, I'm just being silly, that's all. It's not as though me getting married would have anything to do with Instructor Makarov, so why should he care? But it might not hurt to talk to him about it anyway, right? Oh no, tragedy has struck! Unfortunate. I am also rooting for Mary. And why, pray tell, are you darkening my doorway today? I most certainly hope that you aren't here to tell me about some recent spot of trouble you've once again caused. I am being completely honest when I say the thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Rean told the vice principal that he was collecting comments about what makes Trista great. Is that the case? Radio Trista certainly has improved its lot in life over the past year. I'm afraid it's of no interest to me, however. They're still not getting the ratings they were before the war, but they're on the right path, I think. They've been doing a lot of work to expand their audience, too. Rumor has it that they're starting to broadcast in Crossbell. Did you say Crossbell? If there's a fraction of a chance that Risha Mao may hear my voice, I can't let this opportunity pass me by. Comments for a new radio show, you said. I have no love for radio as a medium, but it would only be right for the Academy's vice principal to contribute his opinion. I'd nearly forgotten how crazy he was for Risha Mao. Well, Michael wanted a comment from a teacher, and a comment by cajolement is still a comment. I would like nothing more, sir. Listen well, then. What makes the town of Trista great, you ask? Why, you're standing in it. It's nothing short of the presence of the Academy, founded by the famous Emperor Dracos, who rose an army in North... Care to elaborate on that? I would love to. This academy is far more important to this nation than you realize. Countless numbers of men and women have passed through these halls of learning and been enriched by the knowledge they offer. Those men and women then go on to form the very backbone of society. Yes, that does include the men of the imperial family. To borrow the words of our wondrous founder, this academy is charged with creating the very foundation of our world. This town may be small, but it has the pride and dignity one would expect of such a key part of this great nation. I would postulate that it is the very presence of this academy that allows it to hold its head so high. Wouldn't you agree? That's actually an incredibly sound argument. Emperor Drakel's words resonate even now clearly. They certainly do. In fact, it's something I hope you keep in mind as you conduct yourself over the next year. I want to make sure that you use your last year here as fruitfully as possible. Especially with the way your education tends to be punctuated with other work. You have me there. Thank you for your comments, sir, and for your advice. I've gathered all the comments now. I'm sure Michael's gonna be thrilled. Huzzah! Let's go over here. Let's talk to the principal. It's hard to believe your class was founded nearly a full year ago. As one of those fortunate enough to witness its genesis, it's been quite the emotional ride to recap this past year. I imagine today's a very special day for all of you, given everything you've been through and what still lies in store. Embrace today and live to its fullest. So again, are they just gonna disband Class 7? Or are they gonna, like, go again? It is Clara. Hi, Gaius. What are you doing here, Warzel? The art club's not meeting today. I'm aware, but there was something I wanted to get off my chest while I still can. Thank you for all you've taught me, Clara. It's been a truly invaluable experience to study art from you and Lind. Sometimes I feel like this club was made for me. Well, aren't you a model first year? Not sure what you're thanking me for, though. I just sit here and work on my art. Which is what I'm trying to do now, as it happens. If you're done with the speeches, hurry up and let me be. Fair enough. You may have actively tried not to teach us anything, but Lind and I learned a lot just by watching her. If nothing else, I feel like I've learned what it means to be a true artist. That's something I'll never forget. Anyway, hi, Clara. Can I help you with something, Reed? Oh, it's nothing major. Tyler said there's a second-year student trying to dispose of an unwanted item. Maybe I should ask Clara? Reed asked if they had anything unwanted that could be sold at the flea market. Unwanted items? Yeah, sure. You were the one the janitor met? But he said it was this big, heavy thing resulting from many hours of club work. Wait, is it? That's right. What I've been working on this year. It's way too big and heavy to take back with me. Go ahead and do whatever you want with it. but you spent ages working on it. I'm surprised too. You've always taken great care with your work. Please, art's value is decided the moment it's finished. There's no point in hoarding all your finished pieces around. Still, it's kind of a shame to just, I don't know, get rid of it. I can see where she's coming from. Hopefully you can find a good home with someone who appreciates its value. It's in the storeroom anyway. Hot to it, Warzel. Sure thing. The lion sculpture. Thank you very much for your contribution. Oh, can it? If you're done, let me get on with my work. I'm trying to concentrate. Sorry about that. And that's 2. That should be plenty. I can always try to find more, though. The more stuff I can find, the better. Well, I do have one from Mick, so I'm gonna go get. I don't imagine anybody would be in the music room. The sculpture does appear later. You can find it in later games. Nice! I'm glad. I'm glad that she finished anything. If you're looking for Margarita or Milliam, they just stepped out. Oh, I'm not looking for them. I already know. I already know what's going on. Margarita finished cooking something or other and seemed very desperate to have a certain someone sample it. I just hope it all goes well and her cooking conveys her true feelings. I just hope her victim manages to come out of it alive. Yeah? No one in the music room, because they're all in the auditorium. Except Mint, who's downstairs. I don't think anybody would be in the classroom, but I am going to check the classroom. I think I've already talked to all of Class 7. I don't think I'm missing anybody. I am missing the cat, though. She might be on the roof, though. There's Rex. There's Celine. Just gonna treat this like a regular day, huh? If I were you, I'd do something special with your last day together. Oh well. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Cats included. Fair enough. There's no time like the present to put things right. With the flea market today, we've got tons of photo ops. And hey, maybe the wind will help me out and blow up some kitty skirts for me. Can't get a better shot than that. Or a more illegal one. I know that. I was just messing around. Stop it. Bad, Rex. Okay, I think that's everywhere. Let me go back to Mecht. That's not the button. Hi, I have a picture I think you might like. You again. What do you want? I found something interesting I thought you might be interested in. I found something I thought you might be interested in, Micht. Is this a photo from this year's horse show? Man, nothing but top tier horses here. Especially these two. If they started racing proper, I think they'd really clean up. And now that I've seen them, I can get to know them before they hit the big leagues. There ain't a bet I won't win. Great. I didn't think he was going to like it this much. Ah, fine, you win. Let me see if I got any junk that might go faster at that damn market than it would here. Give me a minute. Your generosity is awe-inspiring. There. A paper mache Mishi? Wasn't this from Class 5's event at the Academy Festival? I guess. Don't care. They brought it here and now it's in my way. So if you want to get rid of it for me, that'd be just great. Just don't bring it back. It's yours now. Then why didn't you just give it to me when I first asked you? Well, who cares? I did what I set up to do. That's the third item. I think I found more than enough stuff now. Let's give all this stuff to Brandon and see what he has to say. Wow, Brandon's right next door. Hello. I've got a ton of items now. More than enough to make him happy, I'm sure. I better hand them in. So, did you manage to scrounge anything up? You bet I did. Reed handed Brandon what he found. Whoa, how'd you find all these? Every single one of them's rare, too. We put these out and the customers will come running. Nice work. Our stall's really looking up, and it's all because of you. Much obliged. All I really did was walk around talking to people, and I'm an expert at that at this point. Although, it has been a while since I've done it in Trista. No surprises there. You've done this every single free day you've had all year. But if your free days weren't even if your free days weren't exactly free, you've saved the bacon of every shop owner in Trista time and time again. So thanks, on behalf of everyone. Here, let me give you some extra stuff today. Don't even try to say no. Wow. These are really nice. I won't say no, but are you sure about all this? With all you've done for me and the people of Trista this past year, I'd say you've more than earned it. But we'll work you even harder next year. I knew there had to be a catch. Wow. Extra AP. But I got extra stuff. Well, look who's back. How'd it go? Did you get me a bunch of amazing comments? I'd say so. Check them out. Breen gave Michael all of the comments. Now that's the stuff. I couldn't have come up with more perfect comments if I wrote them myself. This show's got success written all over it. I knew you were the right guy to call. Great job, Reed. Wow, I didn't think you'd be this happy about this. You're making me blush. Well, one way or another, good luck with the new show. I know I'll be tuning in. Just you wait. This'll be great. I'm gonna make this station a bigger deal than the army, and then we'll never have them trying to censor us ever again. Gotta shoot for that 20% audience share with this thing. Well, I appreciate his zeal. Still. This has really made me think. About what? Trista really is a wonderful place. With my school that I will never ever leave. Even better than Ymir will ever be. Hello, Reinforcer speaking. It's Nightheart. You free, Schwarzer? Major Nightheart. What a pleasant surprise. Yes, I suppose I'm free right now. How can I help you? Lighten up, Schwarzer. It's not a matter of life or death or anything. But I'm at the Academy on business right now, and I hear you are too. I thought it might be a good time for the two of us to exchange information. Oh, that does make sense. Where are you right now, sir? The faculty lounge. I'll be here for a while yet, so there's no need to rush yourself. Just come speak with me when you have a moment. See you there. We haven't had a chance to speak with him face to face for a while. It's not urgent, but I definitely don't want to let the opportunity to talk slip through my fingers. What does that one count as? Interesting. Interesting indeed. I guess I'll go talk to him. I did all the quests, right? All the optional ones. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Nightheart first, and then because the other two quests are required, so I don't think talking to Nightheart should like progress anything. But I am gonna talk to him anyway. Okay, it's green. Cool. Hi there. It's good to see you again, Schwarzer. Likewise, sir. I've been keeping up with your exploits with the army. It's hard not to after all you've done. Harder still not to hear about yours as the Ashen Chevalier. Although I'm sure that feels like more of a burden than a source of pride. Well, I chose this path for myself. I have to accept whatever comes with it, whether good or bad. What brings you to the Academy, by the way? Not much, but not much. I'm only here to return some documents I forgot I had in my possession. I don't have much time to spare here, but it seemed like a waste to not get the most out of it. Which is why I wanted to see how you were doing. Really? Thank you so much for your concern then, sir. Schwarzer, there comes a time when your desire to follow your beliefs clashes with the preservation of your own well-being. It relieves me to see that you're doing better than I anticipated, but... Sir? Look alive, Schwarzer! Show some spirit! Yes, sir! Sorry. It's just that your eyes don't have the vitality in them that they once did. I suppose I could make the time to lead you in some training. Nothing reignites a man like being pushed to its limits. Ad break. An ad break I intend to use for words. We haven't done word game yet. So we'll do word game. I haven't even logged in. Worth. Throne. Yeah. Yeah. That was like in the front of my mind, but I couldn't grab the word yet. Yep. That makes sense. Born. Broth. Okay. Now the 4-letter words. I've got one more ready to go. Never mind. I don't know any other. Wait. Ah. Nice. Back to game. Of course, this offer includes the rest of the men in your class too. Why am I getting a sense of deja vu here? All of us, sir? Oh no, it's the man way. Not the man way. That's what I said. Think of this as my final lesson to you. I don't intend to force you into it either. Just know that the offer's on the table if you're interested. Let's get sweaty, I guess. Most definitely, sir. Look at that! I see a little bit of fire back in your eyes already. Gather the men and meet me in the gymnasium. Swimming lessons, the return. Might be starting to get warmer, but nobody in their right mind would call this swimming weather. The man-way method, it's back. How did we find ourselves in this situation to begin with? Well, Major Nightheart said he wanted to give us some training. But maybe I should have asked him to clarify exactly what training that was? I don't know. Swimming in this weather might make for more effective training. Unusual, sure, but effective. I'm just wondering what possessed you to call me for this. Stow the whining, Alberea. We've got some training to do. We'll start with warm-ups, done in accordance with the man-way method. Lest we forget. So that means we'll be racing one-on-one until we've all raced each other, right? If my memories of exhaustion and pain are to be believed, then yes. Glad to see it made an impression. Schwarzer, you get first pick. Yes, sir. I'm gonna fight Gaius. Would you race me first, Gaius? With pleasure. Our competitions never let me down. I don't know if I'll even stand a chance, but I'll definitely try. I'm counting on it. Are you gonna remind me what the buttons were? If you're gonna make me do buttons. Because I don't remember what the buttons were. That was a whole game ago. Cool. Ah! Help! That was terrible. That was awful. I'm not gonna let Gaius beat me like that. I do not understand the timing for this. I do not understand the timing for this. When, like, so with the circle, in any game that has rhythm game mechanics without being a rhythm game, I get confused. Because this is not a rhythm game, but it's got rhythm game mechanics. And I can't blame the lag this time because I'm playing on my computer. Usually, if I'm playing on a console or something, then there's a little bit of lag to it. Okay, hold on. This one's my controller. This one's my controller not letting me hit buttons. There we go. That one was my controller got disconnected. I was like, why isn't it working at all though? Anyway, I'm not gonna win is the problem. I did win. There we go. It goes a little faster the longer it goes, so the fluctuation in tempo is what bothers me, because it's not a rhythm game, and I keep thinking of it as a rhythm game. It's not one. That was close. You're a whole lot faster than you were last time we raced Gaius. What can I say? I owe it all through the Manway method. If you stop talking when you should be trading, you'll both be even better. Your race is done. Get back here so the next one can get started. Yes, sir. Yay, friendship with Gaius. Squad member Gaius. Alright, now that you've all raced each other, we can move on to phase 2 of our training. Rest? Me? Oh, you're too kind, instructor, but I don't need it, not after 4 swim races. We'll just have to try and hang in there. As bad as this is, it's our last chance to do it together. Reen, next time you think torture would be more fun together, don't call me. Ugh, what is Instructor Nightheart thinking? Trying to scrutinize the unfathomable will only tire you out. Just give up and don't drown. Hold it right there. I'm assuming this is a Sarah. Yep. Screw you guys! Why did you not invite us? What are all of you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. How could you all be so heartless, coming here and having fun without inviting us? Deciding to train by yourselves without even extending the offer to us? Honestly, I expected better of you. For the record, I was perfectly content to just watch, but they wrote me into it. Same here. How you humans can just casually strip off most of your clothes when it's this cold outside is truly mind-boggling. Either way, it's no fair hogging the pool. Yeah, we want to swim too! Totally, and that's why we're here to liven up your sad-faced little party. By challenging you all to a rollicking team battle. A challenge, huh? Very well, we accept. This battle will consist of 5 races, each matching a man against a woman. Whichever team secures more victories wins. And to raise the stakes, the losing team will have to do whatever the winning team asks of them. How does that sound? Sounds like I'd better start thinking of what I want you guys to do. I take it we don't really get a say in all of this, do we? Still. Adios have mercy on whoever gets matched against Laura and Fee. They'll have one hell of an uphill battle. That said, I still think we have a perfectly good chance of winning this. Totally, they're all worthy competitors. Then let's not waste time. Schwarzer, you're up first. Get out there and earn the men's team a glorious victory to inspire the rest. And remember, failure is not an option. Yes, sir. So you're sticking poor Reed out front, are you? Well, in that case. Now that I think about it. Girls. Why is this an option? Why are we not done with the game? This is the kind of... obviously... Look at this. Obviously, my girlfriend. First of all, these two are illegal. Oh my god. She is pretty cute. Not hard to see why she's so pride and rude. Oh my goodness. We could have been done. We could have been done with the game. Oh, I see. It chooses who I was gonna race. I wanted to race against Laura, but the buttons would have been a betrayal. Anime for sure. Anime. This would give it so much animation. Yeah. I feel like I'm yelling a lot. I'm sorry. Sorry, Elisa, I wanted to race Laura. I knew I wouldn't quite match up to you, Reed. You've become a pretty good swimmer. Thanks, you really made me earn it out there. Okay, that's enough chit-chat for now. We've got plenty more races to get through. Get back here so we can start the next one. She's capped out. She's been capped out. That's why I wanted to fight Laura. I wanted to fight Laura, but they did me dirty! In a move so devious, they probably should have seen it coming. The girls team just put Laura and Fee forward for every match. Wait, they were allowed to do that? And as a result, the boys team was soundly defeated. You didn't say we couldn't, so we did. There's no way that wasn't cheating. Well, technically, no one specified that the same swimmer couldn't race more than once, but come on. Well, if you have a problem with our totally fair results, then whether you want to accept the result or not, a defeat is a defeat. Crying about your opponent not playing by the rules wouldn't save you in a war zone. The swimming pool is no different. It kind of is, but... Oh, Morality is a very personal thing. Everyone has times when they need to stray from the path of righteousness. What one person perceives as an act of cowardice might be part of another's master plan to defeat them. The strategy employed by Master Sarah may seem unreasonable to you, perhaps even cheap. I can certainly understand that. She absolutely cheated. But there's no way getting around it. Defeat is defeat. She chose the most effective strategy available to her and claimed victory over us. That is the way it is. Well, it's hard to argue with that. I'm surprised to see you, of all people, backing up Instructor Sarah's loophole exploiting strategy, though. So am I. What brought this on? Nothing in particular. I still find myself less than thrilled with your ways, and by extension, the practices of the Bracer Guild. The Bracer Guild has nothing to do with this, but sure, okay. I guess the Bracers do like their loopholes. Their vague code. But I can't deny that the Guild's existence and its methods will be a vital part of this nation's future. I see. Glad to see you've had a change of heart. I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, let's get this over with. What are your orders? Oh, I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh! How about we all play tag? That would be way more fun than some boring old trading. I had almost managed to forget that we'd done that once before. I forgot. Is that it? I was expecting something far more grueling. Like hours of push-ups while you ate cake in front of us. I know. Hey now, the girls made their choice, and who are we to question it? Yes, that's absolutely true. We must give their winners their due. The desperation is palpable. Well, I guess we could go with that then. There's no harm in making the punishment fun for everyone. Well said. Yay! Okay, I picked Major Nightheart to be it first then. Me? Surely this ha! I don't know, we've got 2 hours. We've got 2 hours, let's see. In the end, they all chased each other around the pool until no one had any energy left. As usual, poor pitiable Reed found himself accused of many scandalous acts he certainly had no intention of committing. Why, though? But eventually, their strange yet surprisingly enjoyable training came to an end. I was expecting to be forced to participate in that horseplay as well. Still, it wasn't a completely unenjoyable change of pace. That's true. Personally, I'm exhausted. Sir, I wanted to thank you for doing all of this for us, and for all the other times, too. There's no need to thank me. Let's see. Take this. It's not much of a parting gift, but I'd like you to have it all the same. Okay. Do you know how many of those I have? Are you sure? When am I ever not sure? I hope you'll make good use of it. I'll be returning to the faculty lounge for a while before departing to the academy. If you happen to need something, just stop by and speak to me there. I will, sir. Wow, swimming lessons done. Extra AP. Now I can actually go do the required stuff. I've talked to everybody. We're at the gym. I'm gonna go talk to this. I'm gonna go to the school real quick to talk to Nightheart. Hello. Oh. Peace flower. How cute. Okay. Okay, we have to go fight Pat Attack. Hey, Patty Cakes, what's up? Glad you made it, Schwarzer. I do apologize that we had to trouble you with this. But in spite of my attempts to dissuade him, Master Patrick insisted that he just had to fight you today. Don't foist this all on me. You were the one who wanted our fight to happen before you went home next week. You would do well not to portray me as some sort of selfish child who inconveniences others for no reason. Well, my schedule's free either way. So, you want to settle which of our classes is stronger, right? Precisely. We may have faced off during the war, but it could hardly be claimed that we were fighting on equal footing. which means that we've yet to properly determine which of us is superior, we nobles or your Class 7. That's true. You've been trying to figure that out for quite a while, too. Bringing it up right before the end of the year like this is pretty bold of you. I just don't like leaving such matters unresolved, that's all. With so many of your classmates set to leave us so soon, this is our final opportunity to settle this. So let us do so. After a year of back and forth, we will prove once and for all which of us deserves to come out on top. Sure, I'm up for it. You might be able to give us a real challenge after all you've been through. Then we're on. In that case, Master Reed, would you mind choosing a partner to fight by your side? A classmate, of course. The two of you represent Class 7, while Master Patrick and I will represent Class 1. Yeah, I wouldn't want any non-students representing my class. A 2-on-2 match sounds just fine to me, though. Knowing Patrick, he's been training for this day for a long time. He's not the kind of guy who would do this on a whim. We can't underestimate Celestin either. We managed to defeat him once, but it definitely wasn't easy. As soon as your partner arrives, we will begin. Was there anyone you had in mind? Laura? 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 Obviously Laura. Reed uses Arcus to call his chosen classmate. Okay. I don't think I have better armor to give you or anything. Pretty sure our quartz is how it was before. Yeah. I can't save, so that's annoying. Reed told me what was going on. Thank you for choosing me to fight for our class, Reed. I'll be sure not to disappoint. You're both worthy opponents. We will hold nothing back, Celestin. Indeed, it's high time for us to demonstrate our new skills. A whole combat link. That's fair. I can already tell they've gotten stronger since the last time we fight them. They've gotten stronger than the last time we fought them. A lot stronger. Still, we're here representing our classmates. There's no way we'll lose. Let's do this. Indeed. I should have given them emergency puppets for fun.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave this to me. Unforgivable.
Make Laura mad again. Oh no.
Leave this to me.
Oh no? Hello?
Thanks. My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way.
Not the one shot from Patrick.
Termination slash.
Get out of here with that noise.
Onward.
Here's the problem. I do feel the need to... I do feel the need to scope.
My turn.
I can't help it, I gotta.
Witness the fruits of my training. Radiant
Anyway.
You still have a lot of training to do.
And this is why we brought Laura. Sure, Reen died, but it's all good. I should have known we wouldn't be able to defeat you after all. I have a Laura. I have a Laura. You both fought splendidly. And even if I didn't have a Laura, I have an Emma. The same goes for you two. There was no telling which way it could have gone. That's me being polite. Indeed, you admirably demonstrated just what Class 1 is capable of. The way the two of you use Arcus links is truly inspiring as well. Yeah, I agree. I'm proud to be from the same academy as someone with skills like yours, Pat Attack. Ugh, you really can't help yourself, can you? Still, you fought well and defeated us fair and square. I suppose I can finally accept Class 7 as Class 1's ultimate rivals, even though I already thought we were doing that. Yeah, Patrick. What are you waiting for? This isn't over yet, I assume it's Ferris. I always assume it's... Okay. Patrick, I can't believe you tried to settle things between Class 1 and Class 7 without us! Hello, Ferris. I did get our class's permission to do so, did I not? I thought this was going to be a rematch of the practical exam last June. Besides, we've yet to properly determine which of us is superior, we nobles or your Class 7. That's what you said, right? If you're deciding on where the nobles stand, you need to fight on behalf of all the upper classes, not just Year 1 Class 1. Isn't that kind of splitting hairs? I'm not sure I understand the issue here. Would you mind taking a deep breath and starting over again, Ferris? Allow me to, so who are we? Who's this? Vincent. Vincent? Hi, the perpetually elegant Vincent Florald, and here on behalf of the upper class second years of the Academy. And I've brought my dear and dedicated sister with me to battle, my good fellows. As the Floral's family maid, I will also be taking part in this battle. I do hope you will accept our challenge. All of the upper class students have already given us their approval to fight on their behalf. So let us battle for the honor of being known as the strongest in the Academy. The strongest in the Academy? This is escalating awfully fast. But this is our last chance to all come together like this. Our last chance to make memories to treasure for— our last chance to close the book on our feud. Lady Ferris, at this point, the cat isn't just out of the bag. It has its litter box and scratching post. Okay, so just to recap, you want to settle things too, is that right? I do understand how she feels. If that's her wish, I see no harm in fighting until they're satisfied. True enough. Alright, we accept your challenge. I would love to launch into battle right away, but it would hardly be fair if we fought you 3-on-2. Please call another of your classmates to balance our teams a little. Emma. Good call, let me think. Emma. Emma. My Unga Bunga and my nuke. Simple as that. Okay, we all start on 100 CP, that's helpful. You, sir. I know I have puppets. I'm gonna give Reen a puppet. Because I should be using those. You chose me to fight on behalf of Class 7? What kind of class president would I be if I didn't give this fight my very best then? I wouldn't want to let anyone down. Thank you ever so much for willingly accepting our challenge. Now, prepare to fall against the result of 2 solid months of brutal training. Well said, Sister Sublime. I, for one, shall demonstrate my refined spear techniques, more beautiful and dangerous than an anchored swan. For my part, I will be showing you a glimpse of my true capabilities. Well, points for enthusiasm. Serapha doesn't seem to want to hold back against us in the slightest. Hold nothing back. Then we shall serve as the referees. Very well, may the best competitors win. If both teams are ready, let the battle begin.
A worthy
Let's beat
adversary.
them up. Let's beat them up.
Let's move. All right, let's do this.
Leave this to me.
Understood.
Onward.
So, like, again, I do feel the need.
Here I go. Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
So I might retry this battle depending on how this goes because I have to spend some turns doing this.
Here I go. There. Ha!
This is mostly to stop Ferris.
Now's our chance.
An opening.
Unfortunate.
This could be an issue.
They don't have a killing blow, so there's that.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way.
My strength is gone.
Termination slash.
Witness the fruits of my training.
Laura might die, but it's fine. I'll bring her back. It's okay. Or,
We should keep going.
or, we didn't even need Emma. We did not need Emma.
Not bad.
I should have expected as much from people whom Lady Ferris regards so highly. You're one strong maid, Serapha. I can't believe after all that I trained, it still wasn't enough. Still, I accept my defeat. You fought exceptionally. It's not like you didn't give us a good run for Amira, though. It took all we had to defeat you. It was an honor to witness the strength of the Florald family firsthand. Oh, you. Still, now that you've defeated us, you have your confrontation with, you have your confirmation that the members of Class 7 are the strongest in the Academy. Yeah, I'm still not sure how to respond to that, but thanks I get. Are we still going? Oh my god, we're still going. Did someone say strongest in the Academy? Is it the principal? Is it the principal? Oh no. Principal Van Dyke? What brings you here, sir? I do believe we secured permission to use the field. Oh, you're not in trouble, High Arms. I was just curious as to how the battle was going, so I wanted a closer look. And I'm certainly glad I did. Everyone has fought remarkably well so far. It's been quite the spectacle. But I've been so caught up in all the excitement and enthusiasm that I can no longer stand idly by. I want to fight the children. If you ask me, he's being ridiculous. But he's never been one to change his mind once it's made up, no matter how I try. Please tell me this doesn't mean what I think it means. It does indeed! The two of us would like to join in on the fun. Besides, you didn't think I'd let you get away with calling yourselves the strongest in the Academy without defeating us, did you? Ordinarily, I wouldn't participate in this nonsense, but someone has to make sure he doesn't overexert himself. What have I started? Yeah, Patrick. I would be happy to take on everyone here at once, but as Class 7 won the previous battles, perhaps they should be our first. I can't help but feel like I'm like a bully taking on helpless students like this, but I'm afraid I don't have much of a choice. They really do seem strong. Still, we can't just roll over and give up without a fight. Sure, individually, either one of them could crush any one of us to dust, but if we work together, I think we stand a chance. Let's see how far our strength can take us. We might not ever get another chance to test ourselves like this. When you put it like that, I agree. I'll keep fighting until I can no longer lift my blade. There's our Class 7. Although it wouldn't be fair if only 3 of you took us on. You should call another one of your classmates. There's no fun for any of us. It's an easy win, after all. Okay, now I'm really scared. Man, who should I even call? Elliot? Elliot, Healer Supreme. Not a difficult choice, honestly. Yeah. Okay, so this is insane. I'm here now, so I guess we're gonna have to fight them, though. Okay, guys, this might be our hardest challenge to date. But it's time to give them all we got. Let's see how far our combined strength will take us against the mightiest people in this academy. We can do this. Right. Now that's the spirit. Then let the fun begin. Okay.
This is a tough one.
They go first, which is fun. I am making this the round where I am making this. What do you mean EP snipe?
Let's move.
I have an overdrive, that's helpful. But I'm scoping this round, so.
My turn.
Oh no. I scoped the same person.
Of course.
What a waste.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
What a waste of a whole item.
I've got it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Whatever happens, happens. Because I had to spend some turns doing things.
Unforgivable.
Let's move.
This is nothing. They're off guard.
Got you.
Unless it doesn't let me retry, and I hope it does.
Let's move.
Now I'm afraid it won't. Okay, hold on. Now I'm kind of afraid it won't, so...
Thanks. Time to begin. Pure breath of the goddess. Reside in my music and heal my friends. Finale! You have my thanks.
Thank you very much.
Unforgivable.
I'm sorry, everyone.
My turn.
Now I have to just kind of let what happens happen.
I'm sorry.
Hopefully they let me retry. Okay. Cool.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
bounce move. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. Onward. Witness the fruits of my training. Power, Radiant Lion.
Right.
Resound. Overdrive.
Not that I have much for... Well,
Try this.
honestly and truly, might as well.
Thanks.
You have my
Thank you
thanks.
very much. Here!
Oh, nice. Thanks, Emma.
Of course!
Not that I think 100 EP is gonna do much, but...
It's my turn.
And 7th Rhapsody.
Here's a performance especially for you.
And just in case that doesn't do it.
7th Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
Cool.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash.
Van Dyke's still up. That's okay.
Great
Because
stars
Zodiac
in the
Green.
heavens above. Answer to my voice and heed my call.
The music's really good.
Zodiac Red!
Good job, team.
We should be safe now. I'm so glad.
I've got it.
Yay. Why, I have to admit I'm impressed. I never would have expected you to be able to overpower us like that. You've really grown through your experiences during the war. We only won because we were together. None of us are even half of either of you on your own. We managed to endure your onslaught, but it pushed me to the very end of my limits. As tough as it was, we managed to topple the strongest people in the Academy. You most certainly did. Oh, that's the song. I have nothing but praise for the way you fought today. While most of Class 7 will soon be leaving this academy and starting new lives elsewhere, the things you've learned and the skills you've developed here are now a part of you, and will remain so wherever you go. That you were able to defeat us today is fine proof of how you've grown. May you continue to nurture your skills elsewhere. We will. Thank you, sir. I'm glad that the things I learned here will be priceless to me as I continue my life beyond the academy. Sorry to make you waste some of the little time you have left on fighting two old fogies like us. Please let me tend to your wounds, at least. Not only was everyone's HP and EP fully restored, they also recovered 206 CP. Wow. Your skill with the healing arts is truly exceptional. We appreciate you healing us as well. You have our thanks, fair instructor. Just remember to take it easy for a while. Arts are no substitute for proper medical care, after all. Well, Principal, I think it's time we let these students be. As do I. Farewell for now. I very much hope that we'll have the chance for a rematch someday. Bye. I can spoil the ending of our rematch for you right now. We lose. Still, at least you beat them once. It's a greater achievement than most will ever be able to claim. Allow me to give you my highest commendation for your excellent performance. To be frank, I would love the chance to fight all of you again one day, too. That would be great. Like, I should have brought Elisa to fight Ferris, but... No. I'm bringing the powerhouses. I'm bringing the powerhouses. I can't believe you were actually able to overcome those two. You and your classmates are truly something else. This is like the third time today. I don't know if it's like the cable or what. Schwarzer, I would like you to accept this. Oh, what's this? Great, but what is it? It's been passed down through the High Arms family for generations. I would like you to have it in honor of your victory. I hope you can appreciate it. Thanks, Patrick, I really will. I have something for you as well. Nice, thanks. Thank you. But don't let your victories today make you complacent. Not unless you want to be thoroughly trounced when next we fight, at least. I wouldn't dream of it. And I just want to say, while we might have had our disagreements over the past year, I think we've both grown as a result. We grew in a way we couldn't have if we hadn't been rivals. And we couldn't wish for better rivals than Class 1. That's for sure. I haven't stopped improving myself since I was a child, and that certainly isn't going to change now. We do appreciate the warning, though. Your class's understated honesty continues to be an assault on the senses. Still, I suppose that's part of what makes you who you are, and the rivals who have earned so much of our respect. Now, can I marry your sister? PlayStation controller is a terrible charger. Honestly. Well, the DualSense is fine. It's the... It doesn't want to, like, stay connected. I didn't read that. Eventually, with some reluctance, they all left and went their separate ways. Everyone's bond strengthened. Micro USB is madness for sure. Okay, now that that's been done, we also have to go talk to Angelica. Might also go talk to Valimar while I'm here. This way. Yeah! Ah! Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Valimar first. Hi, Valimar. These will be the final days you will spend with your classmates. In that sense, they may be worth the same as the 250 years I spent sleeping. They are to us, at least. Spend them wisely so that you may part with no regrets. Every moment will only serve to help you grow as a person. Thanks, Valimar. Ah, you're here. I tried to stop her, Reed. I told her how important today was for you and everything, but she just couldn't help herself. It's fine, honestly. This is my kind of request, actually. There's no way racing Angelica isn't gonna be interesting. Oh, I'll show you interesting. I guess Reed's fallen for that bike's charms just as hard as you did. Guilty as charged. Just proves that entrusting her to you was the right choice after all. You up for skipping the usual formalities then? No asking, if you have the time, please accept my request, and junk? Sure, I've always hoped for a chance to go out riding with you. Shame we only got time for a race. My thoughts exactly. Still, there's a certain excitement you can only get from a good race, isn't there? You do have a point. I'm not really sure if I stand much of a chance against you. Not that it'll stop me from trying. That's what I like to hear. So, we doing this right now or what? If you're worried about rules, don't be. I'll give you the rundown before we start. Start your engines. You bet. Nice, then let's get going. The race to end all races. Toa's also here. Didn't expect to see you here, Toa. I wouldn't miss this for the world. I won't be able to take my eyes off a race like this. It's sure to be intense. But be intense safely, alright? I'll try. That goes for you too, Angie. But of course, my dear George, I never do a thing to worry about. To worry you. Anyway, on to the rules. This will sound familiar if you've ever raced before. We follow the course and the first to the end wins. Yeah, sounds simple enough to me. I'd worry if it didn't. But let's make this a bit more interesting, shall we? Raise the stakes a little bit. Let's say, loser has to buy everyone drinks. Work for you? I'm not one to turn down a free drink. As if pitting their egos against each other wasn't enough. Let's just let them have their fun. Well then, why don't we get the show on the road? To your bike, Green. You got it. A lot of reading today. Oh, we took off the sidecar. Are you both ready? Alright, I'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go! Ah! 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 I forgot the buttons! I don't like the bike! How very dare she! Okay. Alright. Now I know what's going on. Okay, alright, Angie. She's not letting me have the inside. No, fine. Swear to God, don't you dare. Oh my gosh, that was hard! Why, I can't believe how much you've improved. You've really earned that win. Well done. Hey, don't sell yourself short. You kept the pressure around right up to the very end. This is true. If anything, I find it harder to believe I actually won against you. Well, believe it or not, you did, and that proves more than anything just how skilled you are now. Yeah, you should be proud of yourself, Reed. Thanks, Angelica, George. Maybe it's because I didn't hold back, but I feel really refreshed after that. Not the feeling I was expecting for some reason, but hey, I'm not complaining. Not holding back is an understatement. Toa, something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just touched, that's all. I could feel how serious you were about the race the whole time, Rean.
Yeah, it was quite the spectacle to behold. You'll have to hit me up if you guys ever decide to have a rematch. For sure, and I hope we can have one too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my chance to get revenge for you today. Alright, before I forget, I should perform my civic duty as the loser. Time to buy those drinks. 5 should do, I think. 5? Oh. Yeah. Sure. Fine. I'll give you this one.
We had all this fun without him today. It's the least we can do.
Yeah, that sounds good. They drank the drinks that Angelica bought together. And after seeing off Toa, who returned to the student council room, George, Angelica, and Rean wandered back to the engineering building. Thanks for the race, Rean. By the way, before you go, I've got a piece of news I figured you'd like. Turns out the Reinford Company's thinking about going all in on orbital bike development. Really? That's right. But don't get too excited just yet. You never know if they'll end up actually going through with it. With the way things are now, I can't really imagine that they will. But a time will come when society feels a need for vehicles that inspire passion in people. Those are Chairman Irina's words, too. I don't really care about what Irina has to say, but sure. I can see what she means. There's nothing else quite like these bikes of ours, is there? Exactly. That's why I'll need you to do your part in raising public awareness while I'm gone. Hades knows I'll be showing mine off more than enough during my travels. Knowing you, every woman on the continent will want her own. The guys, too, of course. Alright, here's something for racing with me. It's the same one I wear, so you'll know it's good. Think of it as a farewell gift. Lightning belt. Thank you very much. I can't wait to try it on. And these are from me. EP4. Oh, and one more thing. This doesn't have to do anything to do with the race or request or anything. I just want you to have it. Oh. Sure. This is the key to here, isn't it? That's right. From now on, you're free to use this place whenever you want. I'm not going to be here to see the next batch of bright-eyed first years roll in. Ring is a skin-tight leather racesuit as a that would be fun. So I'm putting you in charge of finding some promising young engineers to take over my work here. Deal? George, Deal. Thanks, Rean, for everything. Au revoir, my dear friend. Keep well now. Bye. I'll miss you guys. Okay. Oh. Can I help you, whatever's going on here? What was that just now? We were supposed to finish the game. Just my imagination? No, it couldn't have been.
You have also sensed the disturbance episode.
Yeah. Huh? Is that you, Valimar? Wait, did I just feel the same thing you felt yesterday?
Indeed. There was movement within the Earth eggs, but not solely that. I have sensed something else.
Why is Rean not voiced? It sounds like I've got an investigation to do. It came from that direction. That can only mean is the old schoolhouse. Again.
Correct. The structure beneath which I once lay dormant, known to you and your friends as the old schoolhouse.
Am I allowed to turn in my stuff? Okay, well, I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Friday Child, I'll be right back.
Right. Right. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. We are still good. Can I... Hold on. I choose... Go talk to Toa real quick. This is my choice. Go talk to Toa. Turn in all this stuff. Yay!
Wow!
A0.
Rank A0? You're amazing! Here's a bonus from the Academy. Well done!
What do these things do? Ah. I see. So that's good for an all-arounder. I don't really have. Either they're good at arts or they're not good at arts. But a teacher's pet Rena is for sure. Prevents ailments and stat down. I mean, maybe Yusuf could use this. Magic evasion. Art strength stuff. Okay. Strength 50, accuracy and crit. Should I generally give to her? She already has something that's strength and art strength 100. She has 2 art strength 100s, which means I kind of want to give this to Usus. Something was bothering my ear. Let's go downstairs. Actually, I can just go to the old schoolhouse, right? See what's going on here, I guess. Will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. I have done all the quests. Even if I hadn't, I saved the game. That's okay.
Strange. I can't sense anything abnormal. Valimar said he sensed movement in the earth veins below us, but...
Aha, there you are.
Oh, hi, Toval.
Toval?
Long time no see.
Yeah, tell me about it. What brings you here? Do you need me for something?
Nah, nothing like that. I'm just in Trista for work I need Sarah and Mick for, you see. I figured while I was here, I might as well come and see how things have been with you. Then I saw you walking off over here, and it seemed like the perfect time to catch up and say hey, so, you know, here I am.
Hello.
This is that old building Valimar used to be sealed away in, huh?
Yep.
Sarah's the one who told me all about it, but she wasn't lying about how creepy it is. It's got this real weird air about it. Why are you hanging around here?
Well, I thought there was, actually, it looks like it was just my imagination.
Green, you
so
gotta
don't
learn
worry
how to
about
tell
it.
people about these things.
Okay?
Still, by the sound of it, the guild's been keeping you busy lately. Has your workload lightened up at all?
It's relatively peaceful right now, yeah. It won't last, though. If anything, it's only going to get worse.
Calm before the
I'm
storm.
sure.
Thanks to Crossbell being annexed before a full-on war could break out, things have on the surface calmed down. That's partly thanks to you, too.
Yeah,
The
but
only
for better or
problem
worse.
is, now there's no power out there at home or abroad capable of stopping him. And by him, I mean our friend the Blood and Iron Chancellor, of course.
My dad.
What's up?
It's nothing.
Does he not know? You should
The
tell
only
him.
people who know the truth about me and him are the ones who were there that day.
Oh, you should tell him.
Still, I wouldn't be surprised if Prince Olivert and Viscount Arcade have worked it out already. How much should I tell him?
You should tell him.
Don't worry, Reen.
About what?
Sarah's told me no more about what went down in that castle than she feels I need to know. I'm not privy to any details involving your friend's death or your private business. I can't pretend I haven't managed to fill in a few gaps just from putting 2 and 2 together, though.
Sorry. It's not like I don't trust you or anything. I've just got a lot of things I need to sort out in my own head first.
That's fair.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I'm guessing time will help in that regard, but it will only go so far. Hey, Reen?
What's up?
I know I've asked you this before, but you sure you wouldn't consider becoming a bracer?
Honestly, he should. So that the game doesn't have to keep writing around it.
I really do think you'd be a natural.
I agree.
That you've got the physical strength goes without saying, but I think your mindset is right up our alley, too.
He should. He should.
The guild might be kinda limited in what it can do here in Erebonia, but we do work all over the continent. I'm not saying leave everything behind and run, but it'd be a good chance to look within yourself and think things through.
That is true.
You should do it.
But I'm afraid I'll have to decline. It certainly seems to be a wonderful profession, judging by the work that you and Instructor Sarah do.
So play that being a racer is like his ultimate calling. It is!
I feel like I should see the path I've chosen through to the end. I've got Valimar to think about too.
Well, if that's what you want. That's a real shame, though. Here was me thinking I'd be able to bring a promising rookie into the fold, too. No big. We'll see if you change your mind come graduation. I'm not giving up on you just yet.
Well, I'm flattered.
Oh, there he is.
Huh. Now there's a familiar voice.
Oh, hello.
Elise, Your Highness.
Wow. What did we do to deserve this honor?
The heck are you guys doing here? Also Claire.
Rean, Toval, it's wonderful to see you both again. I must say, I wasn't expecting to find the two of you here. Alone.
Moving right past that, what brings you out here?
Well, when I spoke to you yesterday, you sounded a little despondent. Which is what prompted me to tell her if she was that worried, she should come and pay you a visit.
I can see why Elise would come here, but I'm surprised you decided to accompany her.
Why? Why? They go together. They're never separated if they don't have to be.
Fearless young ladies in Erebonia. Although with the third most fearless young lady in Erebonia as an escort, I'm sure you've got nothing to worry about.
I'm honored you would say so. It's good to see you again, Toval.
Likewise. We're not exactly on the same side these days, but there's no need to let that stop us from being friendly off the clock.
See, there you go.
I'd like nothing more, honestly. Oh,
I still don't want to talk to you right now.
I assure you my accompanying them was purely by coincidence.
Oh, I know. If anything, I'm the one who's putting you out. I seem to be the reason they came here, after all.
I never once thought you were putting me out, so don't worry. I did wonder whether it might be best to stay out of your sight, truth be told.
Please, don't think like that.
Just because I'm mad at you doesn't mean you have to respond to.
I was the one at fault, not you. I really am sorry, though. I was being so childish.
Not at all. If I hadn't been so self-righteous, I'm truly sorry.
Like the heck happened here?
It looks like another formidable foe has entered the fray. Your Highness, please!
It's my fault. He probably knew about my turn back dad and said nothing.
Rean, I swear, you're a damn magnet for trouble when it comes to women.
What? They were just trying to.
Well,
I don't get.
This sure is an odd place for everyone to be hanging out in the middle of the day.
Hi, Celine.
Oh, hey, Celine.
Celine! Oh, how I've longed to pet that glossy black fur again! You're never going to give this up, are you? I thought something felt odd over here, but I guess that's because of you guys.
Oh, I totally forgot until you said that.
Forgot what?
They're so good at their reads.
Is something wrong?
Oh yeah, you did say you were here for some reason.
Yeah, I sensed something strange earlier, then...
Huh?
How?
Is that the old schoolhouse's bell?
Wait, didn't Sarah say that the last time this rang...
But why?
What's happening? The building is glowing?
Celine, this is just like before.
Yeah, this is obviously serious. Unlike the last time, however, there doesn't appear to be any kind of barrier around it.
Everybody else. We still have to set this game never ends. I know. Look, I'm trying to let it end when it wants to end, but like, this is a little bit ridiculous.
It's just like the first night of the festival.
Rean, what's happening here?
I don't know.
Wait, Elise? Your Highness? Whoa! Claire and Toval are here too?
What's going on here?
I don't
Do
know.
my eyes deceive me? Are all 3 of the Fabulous 15s here in one place?
The who now?
Way to keep your priorities in check, Angie.
What's happening here, Celine? Don't ask me, I just got here. Rean, can you tell us everything you know?
I think we all need to be apprised of the situation.
I don't know, though. We don't have information. This just happened. With no barriers surrounding the school. Like last time, they finally decided to enter the old schoolhouse. Okay. Reverie Corridor. I can't play Reverie yet, though.
What happened here?
This doesn't look anything like the inside of the old schoolhouse.
This doesn't look anything like inside.
It's changed form many times in the past. But at this point, it no longer even feels like we're inside a building. The strange rumors about this place were around even when I was a student. But I never pictured anything like this.
When was the last time it changed?
A while ago. The last time anything this extreme happened was when the 7th floor opened up.
Still, that was underground, right? This is the first time it's happened above ground, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no sign of that door with the elevator inside either.
I mean,
It's
this
like all
seems to be the
someone
elevator.
did was snap their fingers and the whole interior was changed in no time flat.
I tried, but even my clairvoyance isn't enough to tell us anything.
Nothing feels particularly off to me either.
Hmm? Well, if you two can't work anything out, the rest of us sure won't.
But we can't exactly just leave and pretend we didn't see anything.
No, don't call him.
Oh.
Gonna try and see if Valimar knows anything?
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't need to. Okay. Does he have to say it the same way every time? Or is it just like, but it's cool though? Teleport.
Oh, goodness.
You know how to do spatial translocation with him?
I can just
Valimar,
teleport now.
Do you understand anything about the situation we're in?
We witches only know half the secrets concerning the Divine Knights.
But you're one yourself. Maybe you know something?
My memories have yet to fully return. What I can confirm is that this place was created by the gnomes.
Okay.
Gnomes? Weren't they also responsible for building the spirit shrines we visited?
Indeed. They're said to have worked with the Hexen clan's ancestors 1,200 years ago in order to accomplish something.
That is correct. Some of their finest technology is gathered in this place. The creation of a large-scale phase space, the expansion of flexible materials, as well as the development of the trial system.
Like the trial all of us overcame earlier this year?
And presumably the same ones Dreikel's the Lionheart and the Lancemaiden overcame before us.
It must be. Crow was supposed to have overcome one under Ordis, too. Tell us everything that you know, Valimar. Why did the gnomes make a place like this to begin with? Why seal away the Divine Knights and make us overcome trials to obtain them?
Ad break. Bad time for an ad break. That sucks. But I guess full words. I didn't care. Why is it so loud? There we go. Jeez. Lure. Okay. I don't know if this counts. It does. Mine. My word. See. I don't see another one. Yeah. I got one in the last second. Oh well. The important thing is that the that breaks over.
What's happening here right now?
I have lost the knowledge with which to answer your questions. However, the key to all is known as the Great One, the first to be born, and the last to stand.
The Great One, huh? The first to be born, and the last to stand.
I feel as though I've heard those words before.
I'm sure it would mean something to Vita and the Elder, but I'm clueless.
Furthermore, the entity you fought during the Jetlock trial you overcame is none other than the shadow of the Great One.
I see. I do remember that.
Huge thing?
I feel like something's clicking into place in my head, but not really.
Still, if what happened here before was a trial for us to overcome, is what's happening now a trial as well?
Most likely so. However, this is not an official trial you were intended to complete. I suspect some disturbance triggered the activation of a different trial, resulting in the current turn of events.
Let me get this straight. This is all related to the truth behind what happened 1200 years ago, right?
We've gotten ourselves wrapped up in something that's truly out of this world, haven't we? Wait, you aren't all thinking of...
Of course we are.
You're gonna try and get to the bottom of this, aren't you?
Yes. It might sound strange, but this almost feels like a continuation of the first night of the festival.
And really, it shouldn't.
And by coincidence, this also happens to be our final free day.
So we have to go through the old schoolhouse. It's tradition.
I think we can all agree that we have a duty to see this through.
We'll be sure to do so by the end of the day. I doubt it will compare to the trials we've faced in that infernal castle, but it should prove interesting nonetheless.
Like there was even a point in asking, Sarah.
I do believe we should be acting with a little more caution. Where do you begin preparing for a situation like this?
Well, if you all insist. But we're coming too.
No, you're not. I have my team.
You will? That would be a huge help.
It would certainly make our investigation easier if you were with us.
You guys rock.
Yeah, you're all super strong! In that case, I would be more
Sharon's also
willing
here.
to assist you as well.
Every JRPG needs a post-game touch. Reed desperate to not let anyone leave him. Including the player. This isn't post-game, though. Like, it is, but they're pretending it's not for some reason.
Sharon? How long have you...
Can you maybe stop doing the thing with the skulking around in the shadows and popping out at the last minute?
Sarah is fed up.
Oh, Lady Sarah, I did nothing of the sort. I only arrived mere moments ago. Why are all of you always like this?
Poor Toa.
Right. Okay, this time, be coming with you all to make sure you don't push yourselves too hard.
But...
This is our final free day too, you know. We want to make it one to remember as much as anyone else.
I'll stay here and back you guys up. If you need anything, just say the word.
Thanks.
We appreciate it.
We're also here.
Well, if everyone else is joining in on the fun.
The two of us would like to assist you as well.
What? Your Highness, I'm not sure.
Reed's like, absolutely not.
Please don't try and stop me, Captain. This academy was founded by one of my ancestors, and as a member of the Arner family, I hardly feel that I can turn a blind eye to what is happening here. And besides, I just so happened to receive this wonderful gift from my brother.
It is adorable.
That looks like
an orbital staff? Though it's a different size than the ones we use.
Hold on a minute. Isn't that the Epstein Foundation's latest model?
The Epstein Foundation's?
Weren't their staves the original model for the ones we've been testing here?
Correct.
My brother used his connections to get it for me, and it's been adjusted especially for me, so I have no problems using it.
A member of the Arner family using a specially adjusted orbital staff should be quite formidable.
Yeah, I can see her being a real force to be reckoned with using it. Naturally, if Her Highness is going, I will be accompanying her, and I'm afraid that nothing you say is going to change my mind.
But
Elise, you'll die. Don't do it.
You're fighting a losing battle, Reed.
If you're so worried about her, why not take her along so you can keep an eye on her instead?
Alright, I get it. Class 7, and everyone else kind enough.
And everyone else.
Our mission is to investigate and resolve the strange situation here. This is our Class 7's final trial. So let's give it everything we've got.
Right!
Okay, here's the dealio though. Look how underleveled these two are. Oh my god. I don't... These guys obviously... I don't know. Who does one bring to this? Honestly, I think I might just bring Sharon. There's too many people here. There's too many people here. There's too many people here. You'll be back here a few times. Okay. Uh-huh. The inside of the old schoolhouse was transformed to an area called the Reverie Corridor. This area has no fixed structure and changes its layout completely every time you enter the dungeon from outside. Is this a roguelike? Is this a roguelike? What? Okay. Alright. But why? But why? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Doesn't end, it's not too long. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Okay. Well, this seems like a Thursday problem, so I'm making this a Thursday problem. I wasn't expecting the roguelike dungeon, but alright. That's fair, I guess. Oh. I'm trying to put my controller down. Wait. We saved game. Absolutely, no, 1000%. It's a Thursday problem. Oh my god. Okay, well. I'm gonna go raid somebody, I guess. This is it for YouTube. But let me go raid somebody. Let me see who's online that I can just drop all of you guys off. Let's see. Let's raid. Ashleena's doing Stardew Valley. So I'm gonna do that. My theory about this is that they somehow felt insecure about the tone of the finale or something and added this was horrific. It's so weird! See, and then I'm gonna raid Ashleena. As always, I hope you had as much fun with me as I had with you. I'm gonna have a wonderful rest of my day too. And I hope you do too, even. We'll meet back again on Thursday for more Trails of Cold Steel, apparently. Until then, have a good one. Bye!